Hey guys, I'm Fellow8, your favorite Wolfgirl Enthusiast, and welcome back to Fire Emblem, a Vestrian Tale. This one's by Rose in the Pods. It's a very, very fun game that we've been playing recently. On to Chapter 4, The Deadly Nightshade today. I've already done my battle preps. We're ready to go. I've already read the story. If you don't know where we're at with the story, do make sure to check out last stream. It was a very, very fun one. We had a lot of very funny Thracia-like misses with some very high hit rates. What's up, No Craig? Great to see you. I hope you had a nice week. It was a very nice week this week, and I'm ready to play some Fire Emblem today. We're going to be having a fantastic time, I'm sure. Like I was saying in the little notification I put out, we've got some very, very fun characters that we're going to be playing around with today. You can see one of them up top in a prison cell, and we're also getting a couple new ones to start off at the very beginning of the map. So it should be very, very fun. Like I said, we've already read the story, so we'll just be skipping through it all. Right now, we have more or less been captured by the enemy force. Let me go ahead and turn up the audio just a little bit. It's a little bit quiet on my end. But do always feel free to let me know if it's too loud for you guys. If it overpowers my rather quiet voice. But this game has really good music. It's been featuring a lot of Pokemon tracks, so I think it'll be pretty nice to hear some of that a little bit louder today. Alrighty, I've went ahead and done my battle preps, as I believe I said. We're going to be dropping Coventry, Sans over here, Sanzang, and Marzano. I think that one's pretty expected from how he performed last time. He was pretty cool. I liked him for a solid minute, but he is not necessarily up to speed in the way that a lot of these other ones are. Big shoutouts to Terry and Yahashua for being incredible last map as well. And of course Alva, can't leave her behind. She's way too fun. A lot of very fun characters today. Of course, we also did get the Brave Spear. Last time we captured the homeboy. Your Kent is almost close to +10. Awesome. Good to see you, Lee. How's it going? But yeah, we caught this. We captured this from the boss last time. As I said in the title, the Boom Shroom got us arrested. The Boom Shroom and the Doom Shroom were the big standout contenders of the last map. Got those thanks to Carmilla, one of my favorite units currently. She's very fun. I gave her the quick axe, so we should be able to hit 2 times with her, despite her wary fighter skill. As you can see, she's got wary fighter. She's very, very fun. And of course, this time our 2 lords, I don't think we looked over them at the end of last stream, so I'll go ahead and give them a quick overview. Here's Jerez, a rogue. Gonna try Drums of War? Absolutely, I will. Good to see you, a loser. Hopefully that's not hopefully that's not an insult. But yes, I will be trying Drums of War sometimes. Or sometime. What's up, Burma? Good to see you. Okay, so like I was saying, Jerez, one of Vestria's finest spies, a talkative and nosy individual. What's the difference between Quick Lance and Brave Lance? The Brave Lance is very strong by comparison. The Quick Lance is a little bit more accessible, but this one's got 10 might. And I don't know exactly how much might the Quick Lance has, but the Quick Axe only has 4, so it's probably close to 3 times as strong as the Quick Lance. It's going to be very good. 22 uses of it's going to go very far for us. And of course we also wound up getting the... where is it? I think it's also on her. The Verutum. The more powerful javelin equivalent. Excited for Resplendent Seth? Me too. He looks absolutely awesome. We are booming and shrooming, that is absolute fact. Good to see you, KJ. Evilus and Jerez gonna be our Lord Stay, a certified Glacios sprite, I can always tell. Banger art as usual. An ancient dragon, survivor of the War of the Chrysanthemums. Wary. He's got the Iron Emblem, negates critical attacks. He's also our Bard, so that's gonna be very nice. Looks like he's got Charisma, +10 hit and avoid to all allies within 3 tiles. A classic skill, can't really go wrong with it. But yeah, like I was saying, he's going to be our Bard, so he's going to be our Dancer. Very high res, very good speed, pretty good HP. I would say that it's kind of surprising that he's got so much magic. But you know, as a Bard would do, he's not an attacker. As far as I can tell, he has no means of attacking whatsoever, unless maybe he gets his Dragonstone back and becomes able to. Either way, very fast, very good res. Might be able to tank some magic damage for us. That would be quite nice if he could. We are very luckily not benching Gina Pro just yet, because like I was saying, Sans and Marzano kind of got the bench pretty easily. I do like Sans a lot. His portrait is awesome. Of course, the only issue with him is that his speed's really low, and the light arrows kind of carries him a bit more than perhaps it should. Very high strength, very low magic as a mage. And then Coventry. He just hasn't been used, poor guy. He's the only one I haven't seen the combat animation for so far. Either way, battle preps are done. I've already done my unit movements, placing them around a bit. I've kind of thought out a little strat, but I thought it out yesterday. We'll see how much it sticks with me today. course, do make sure to stay hydrated on this day. It's a very hot day. Some point may come where I'll tie up my hair because it gets hot in here, even though I've got 2 fans running. Hopefully they're not audible. Cheris, do you know which cell Ezekiel's in? But of course, your toast of the town is in isolation, in the isolation cell on this floor. In order to open it, we need to activate 2 mechanisms. What's up, Rose? Great to see you again. Time to see the Brave Sphere in action, absolutely. One in a room to the southeast, the other to the northwest. I hope I made that clear. So, southeast and northwest. So, up, left, and down, right, if I'm getting my directions right. Rooms to the southeast and the northwest. Got it. Okay, so 1 up here, and 1 down here. Okay. Very understandable. Of course, we do have a couple of units that are very interesting to look at. I love her portrait, by the way. She looks absolutely awesome. I'm sure she's going to be one of my favorites. An actress consumed by guilt with her 20 speed, fortune, the fact that she cannot be crit, and then bane or misfortune. The unit cannot crit. So she can never crit, she can never be crit. And I will take that trade-off any day of the week. Favorite FE5 song? This is a really good one. 4 Constitution and C rank in Anima. We'll be getting her soon, I sure hope. Waifu alert, I 100% agree. One of my favorites by a long shot already. Then up here is Schmidt. It's him, Schmidt the Snatcher. He's got 10 in every single stat. He's got exactly half the cap in every single stat, including HP, with his 30 HP. Give her the wife ring? I absolutely will. If we get a wife ring, she'll be the first one to get a hold of it. And then Ezekiel up here is stuck. It appears that everybody can talk to Schmidt. I've scrolled through. You can see the talk thing right there. Every single person can talk to Schmidt. So I hope that he's going to have a good little conversation with us. As you can see, there's going to be a little bubble above his head. I'm sure he'll be nice. I'm sure he'll be very fun. But like I was saying, I kind of set up a little strategy. There are a couple of things that I want to steal this map. The heavy spear would be nice, but it's purely optional. I do really want to steal this hammer. That's a big one that I really do want to have because I didn't get the one on the last map. And there are a couple of different weapons here or there, or here and there, that I kind of want to pick up. So I'll kind of just be playing it by ear. I'll pay attention to the enemy's equipment as I approach them, and hopefully we'll get some good stuff out of them. We do have a thief, of course, Jerez. He can do the stealing and whatnot. As you can see, I could steal this unlock staff right away with him. Apparently, he's got a conversation with Gina Pro. I think I will go ahead and get that after I steal this unlock staff. Can't go wrong with an unlock staff. And I can actually trade it right over to Gina Pro. In the process of doing all this, I guess I'll give it to him from right here so I can still access the side wall thing. Go ahead and talk. Lord Mikkel. Wah. Jerez, do not scare me like that by approaching me from my back. Also remember not to call me Michelle. Now my name is Gina Pro. My apologies, force of habit. No need to apologize, I know you did not do it with nefarious intentions. So if you're here standing before me, I have to assume you have some information regarding Phoebe, am I correct? How does she fare? I am so worried about her. You can breathe a sigh of relief. We managed to find her a place in a small town in Farhampton. At first she was quite shaken by her sudden change of routine, but now she enjoys a quiet life. Thank the goddess. I still feel guilty about forcing her to escape the country. How so, Gina Pro? Your love was sincere and she still thinks about you every day. What surprises me is how you rejected your title. With a bit of planning and with my help, it would have been easy to hide your meetings from prying eyes. From the bottom of your heart, you know that would not have been possible. It would have been like betraying her love for me. Besides, the idea of being related to someone who would not approve of our union just because one of us was not lucky enough to be born in a nobility disgusts me beyond words. Sure, being a partner in crime with wanted men is a step too far, but at least my companions are true to heart in a weird way. I kinda like him. Maybe I won't bench him after all, he seems really fun. Well, fun in quotes. He's got a storied background at the very least. I wonder if he cut his hair as part of his, sort of giving up the reins of his noble life. Honestly, I don't understand you, but if that's what makes you happy, I can't blame you. To each their own. Anyway, I have to thank you for your excellent work. You even remembered to pretend you did not recognize me, even though I asked for it dozens and dozens of fortnights ago. Customer satisfaction is my #1 priority. I hope one day you'll be able to reunite with your loved one. I hope that as well. Fair enough. I'm gonna shove this guy, get him out of my way. Do some memeing around, more or less open up the space for me to go and do some other things. Quick axe is going to be very good, of course. This wind guy is going to be a slight issue, but not too big of an issue. Here's the Pondering Tome. The user cannot double or be doubled. Now this would be a good one to capture. I am tempted to just simply kill and not worry about it, but theoretically I could attempt to capture if I maybe do a little bit of weakening or general mischief to accompany the weakening of all of that. Either way, Samir, such a cool tome, it absolutely is. It's really, really cool. I actually didn't think about capturing it prior to right now, so hopefully it'll all work out. Let's see, I think what I might do, if I trade you, if I give her the Sword Reaver, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Because then I could attack from right here, hand axe, and then probably get the capture with Ava. She's got some pretty good accuracy, or at least moderately good accuracy. The Silver Spear is going to be putting in the work, that is for sure. Either way, Laurencio and a couple of others down here have got some movement to get into with them. Steel Axe. We did actually get to bring back Anatoliji. It is good to see him back again. I really do like him. I hope that he's going to be able to put in some solid work for us. Gave him the Rapier, thought I might be able to beat up on the Armor Knight with it, but I think it's better to just go ahead and clear this guy. Nice little crit there from the homie. Now, of course, hit rates are capped at 99, and the lower end cap is 1, so there's no guarantee that any of my strategies will ever work. I do kind of like that aspect a little bit. I've received some rather hilarious complaints, so to say, of being too good at Fire Emblem, so hopefully these 99s will come in and curse me. Got a very odd comment the other day on a series from a long time ago. Okay, so I was right about the hit rates. I was right about the hit rates indeed. But yeah, a lot of silly little people in the silly little comment section thinking that they can hurt my feelings. Nah, it's fine. People just doing their thing. Anatoliji hasn't let you down even once. That's true, that's true. Miss a 97, I will miss every single 97 in the known universe. It'll continue to happen, trust. Trust that it will continue to happen. It wouldn't be the worst thing to kill this guy like this. Because Laurencio could get over here and beat up on this guy, I believe, yeah. The new 86, absolutely. So we do have a halberd up there. If that's going to be the case, I can't in good faith place him up there. I think what I'll do is I'll just beat up on this guy with a combination of these two. The Brave Spear would be the play right here. It is crazy good. 11 weight, she has 9 constitution from those 2 body rings we gave her, and 13 speed. So she's doing it quite nicely. Maybe I'll go ahead and dance for Yahashua. Here's where there's no animation for that. But we get the Sacred Stone's breaking effect. I really like that one. Okay, so Yahashua, go ahead and beat this guy up using the Fire Tome this time. We do have the Bard here with Charisma, so we get that hit rate boosted up a little bit. Can't miss 2 97s, right? Alright, and then you right here. Halberd's a bit scary, you don't move. You're fine. Okay, so in that case, you right here, equip Iron Spear so that we don't have to... yeah, so that we don't have to do anything drastic. And then we'll talk with you and swap you over to Steel Axe. Mr. Laurencio, I have a request for you. This Laurencio is fine. I'm listening. You're always carrying around that pipe. I can't help but be intrigued by it. Do you mind if I try to smoke it? That wouldn't be a problem. Just promise me it'll be your first and last time. Okay, honestly a respectable stance. Oh, why though? I started smoking when I was quite young. At the time, I thought it made me look tough and sophisticated. As an adult, I tried to stop. The point is, I'm not able to. My days are punctuated by this ritual. If I don't smoke during specific moments of the day, I can't concentrate. My head always comes back to the pipe. Now do you understand why? I promise it will be my first and last time. Pinky swear. Well then, be my guest. Cough, cough, achoo. Ew, ew, disgusting. The taste is 10 times more convincing than your words. I'll never smoke again in my life. Ah, my mouth tastes like dirt now. Hey, where are you going? My pipe. Well, I understand that one very well. Never smoke. That is the lore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack to here, so this space is fine. Never smoke. Laurencio has taught us a very valuable lesson here today, and he will be appreciated for it. Let's see, we'll shoot a longbow with this guy, go ahead and set up the weaken. Potentially get the crit? I guess not. Laurencio is a legend. Rest in peace, developing a habit and being unable to stop. Here's hoping that one day he finds the path to recovery. Alrighty, and Samir. Samir is a bit on the chopping block right now as it pertains to the various units that we could deploy. I'm hoping he gets to stick around, because he's one of my favorites in the story. But in terms of actual combat capabilities, he's in a bit of a rough spot right now. Let's see. Maybe I just have to let you attack me once. I could always just throw a hurl bat with you. But it does put her in a bit of a rough spot. 16 damage. She's got really good defense. So it'd be 6 damage in total after weapon triangle. It's really not that bad. Maybe it's somewhat reasonable even. You can't use longbow, can you? Yeah, you've only got E rank. Well, owing to the fact that I have so many units that I need to kill, is this act difficult? It is moderately difficult. I would say it's, well, somewhere in the range of like a step above FE7, maybe close to about FE7 Hector hard mode, give or take, I would say. The enemies feel strong. The thing that's going to get you a lot of the time is going to be their equipment, because they do have varied equipment, and it's quite fun to interact with all of that. I'd say that probably your average Fire Emblem player could get through this game, just with bearing in mind you do have to pay attention to your equipment. A blank level up in GBA Fire Emblem. You're not supposed to get those. Trust. You can beat this game in 0% growths, as I will demonstrate right now. No, it's a pretty moderately difficult game, but a very fun one nonetheless. So I don't think you'll be disappointed in any way if you do decide to pick it up. Let's see. I think it's a very, very fun game, absolutely worth your time. Now, is this the part where I Devil Spear the wall? The answer is no. As a matter of fact, it is not where I Devil Spear the wall. I think I'll simply Javelin the wall, and then it's set up for next turn. I don't know who has to talk to her. I'm hoping that I can get access to them pretty easily. Alrighty, let's see what we got going on. Let's see if Stacy's mom has got it going on. Now, I do kind of want this heavy spear a little bit. I'm not going to make a big fuss out of getting it, but since she's weakened this guy so nicely, I might go ahead and grab it while I'm here. The other big thing about Sans, the man himself, yeah, it can backfire on the wall, absolutely. I've lost units to Devil Axe backfiring on walls in base Fire Emblem as is. But yeah, there's a lot of very cool weapons here on this particular map that I want to get a hold of. Nothing to do about it. Apparently the store works exclusively mechanically. I wonder how the others are doing. We're doing just fine, my buddy Ezekiel. We'll get you before you know it. But yeah, Anatoliji might be able to capture this guy, or the Halberd would be a good one to go ahead and try to capture. Yahashua sets up for that, actually. Halberd and Hammer are going to go a long way, especially considering the fact that we have Laurencio. Of course, I could capture with him using maybe the Glass Spear, but I don't think I will. I'll attempt to Bronze Spear. I'll attempt to Steel Axe. Let's see, I think the way that we do this is we dance Yahashua, and then we've got Charisma. And that way both of our units can capture pretty easily, I would say. Maybe you could even capture, that wouldn't be the worst thing. I will give Anatoliji this chance with the Iron Sword. Don't miss a 99 on me, he has missed a 98 in the past, so we're gonna hope that we don't miss a lot of those. Alrighty, and then, like I was saying, you... Let's see, I can't get rid of you, can I? And you can move, so that's a bit of a shame. Sword Reaver activated. I guess the way that I'll do this, if you're wielding a spear, then I could capture you. I hope. We're really going to hope that this works. Okay, good. Got that heavy spear. Not that I need it right now or anything. But I can make that work. Do we get Kanto for this? No, we don't. Okay, that's fine. In that case, Helena right down here, trade the heavy spear over to you in exchange for the Iron Spear. Trade the Iron Spear over to you, and then get my Steel Bow back, and I can't drop that guy. So either way, standing right here, maybe right here with the Heavy Spear. Wow, we one-shot. That's pretty cool. If we missed the one-shot, that would be really bad. I would have to heal with Yahashua then. Longbow's gonna hurt as it is. Is it worth maybe going for the fire? Yeah, it's probably worth going for the fire right here. Of course, Yahashua could get destroyed by that guy up top. Maybe it's better to go for the big funny and then send Yahashua up there to tank one hit from somebody. And then also take a hit from the longbow. He's only got... his defenses are pretty good. Never beat a romhack, but trying Drums of War pretty difficult. That sounds awesome. I've really been meaning to play Drums of War. It's been on my list for months now. If it's a pretty hard game, I'm highly interested in getting into it. This would be kind of ideal, in all honesty. I'm gonna hope a 72 ought to help me out. Right? If not, Yahashua's gotta heal. And I don't think I have a way out if she misses both of them. I could just not do that. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be a combination of this guy for 19 damage, which does hurt. That's 15 in total. 15 plus 9, which would be 14 damage. So I guess it'll be fine. 15 plus 9. That's right, yeah. Okay. So we're going to go for this one. We really don't want to miss one of these 99s. I can tell you that right now. Not that it actually matters. This guy doesn't move, but definitely want that. It would have been very funny if she missed both. You're right about that. That is absolute fact. And then I didn't check to see if Yahashua could live, actually. So this is going to be 14 damage, I believe. 14 plus 8 damage. 14 plus 8. Are you going to be fine, Anatoliji, if I push... Let's see, are you going to get doubled? You're not going to get doubled. 13, let's see, 4... It'll be 16 damage from you, so yeah, that'll be fine. I'll just, in that case, stand in front with you, because you live, for sure. Okay. And we trust that she'll be fine. That's what we always trust. We always believe, even if it's a myth in some cases, that our units will be okay. Devil Spear right here would be extremely funny. If I backfire, then I literally die, but it's a little bit hilarious. It would be really convenient to have this guy out of the way. I will say that much at the very least. I could also Devil's Sword. Now, Devil's Sword is an incredibly funny weapon to be carrying around so nonchalantly. I could attempt the capture here, and even if it backfires, then I don't die. It sets up the weaken pretty good. Pretty well. Let's see, do I have a way to one-shot, perhaps? I do have the Quick Axe. I could attempt to capture with the Quick Axe, although not quite enough damage. Is there another Pondering Dome, perhaps? Ooh, a Glass Axe. I'll keep that in mind. Why does everyone keep giving these to me? They don't know what it's like. They don't understand the weight of me using weapons that I probably shouldn't have my hands on. Either way, maybe I'll just go ahead and kill this guy. Of course, this sets up the weaken pretty well. And he doesn't die. He lives on 1 HP as long as he doesn't crit. So let's go for it. Okay, nice. Sets up the weaken. Probably doesn't get hit. Okay, never mind, he gets hit. That's fine. But I will capture the Pondering Dome now. I'm sure it will be absolutely immaculate on Homegirl right here. Let's go ahead and break down this wall, maybe using... Well, first of all, let's go ahead and get this captured and make sure. I'm going to use the Quick Axe here. Well, maybe the Bronze Axe is better? Yeah, probably better accuracy. Let's give it a go. Not miss a 98 here, of course. I wonder if breaking down this wall auto-recruits her. If not, then I'll have to use Gina Pro to talk. But Samir can start us off and see what happens. Okay, it does. Oh, you're not one of the guards. I suppose you're the cause of all this commotion, then. Please, you absolutely must let me out of here. Go in prison, girl, for anything these days. Just look at me. Do I look like a murderer to you? Don't give me that look. How about this? You help me out, and I'll repay you in kind. Buff Sprite for the cute girl? Absolutely. I love it. A favor for a favor. A fair lady always repays her debts, and I, Cynthia, am nothing if not fair. You trust me, don't you? I trust her. I trust her intrinsically. I trust her as if there were nothing else in the world to trust. Either way, she's very, very cool. She's got very low magic and strength, apparently. Very high speed growth despite it being capped. It's visual storytelling right there. And then pretty good skill and luck. Defense is moderately on the low side, but pretty good HP to make up for it. And of course, there's the fact that she will never get crit. I think that never getting crit in a game that doesn't feature support conversations in the more traditional sense, in terms of the buffs that they give, is less of a trade-off. So I think it's definitely worth it to get fortune in exchange for misfortune in this particular game. I don't trust her at all, but sometimes you gotta roll the dice. Yeah, you're right about that. You are indeed right about that. So you've got 6 con. And luckily we've got an X-con. So we'll get to play around with some of that. I think I'll trade this off of you. Let's see. Maybe I'll just take this one and then trade this off I don't really need the pure water, so I guess I can... Let's see, do you have an open spot? The pure water would kind of be nice to have, but I don't think that I have the resources to keep her weighed down at this moment. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that. Rest in peace to pure water, and then go back to right here, because I don't want to get hit by this guy. And then Terry Bogard, hopefully, could do something. I mean, I guess I could just get hit by the fire and the soldier all at once. Gotta swap Jerez off of his thing, though. Trade you over to Iron, heal you up, whoosh, and then probably do the same with Terry, because she got that good staff access herself. Terry's incredible. What a unit. What an absolute unit. Access to swords, bows, and healing. You get pretty much everything out of this character. No 1 to 2 range, I guess, but I will take that trade-off, no doubt. Okay, so there's that for Cynthia. Keeping her equipped on the Fire Tome. Now, with 20 speed, she's basically always doubling. It's a bit of a shame, of course, to wind up taking significant damage in terms of, you know, she has pretty low HP, but she'll be fine. She will be fine indeed. She got low HP and the low defense res, which honestly, now that I think about it, 3 and 4 in a game with as high of... Okay, good. As low of stat caps. Jeez, okay. And a game with as low of stat caps as this game, 3 and 4 defense is actually pretty moderate. It's not incredible, but it's decent enough. It'll get you by. Okay, awesome. And then Yahashua. Now, do I have that unlock staff over here? I think it's probably on Healy Boy. Jerez is the main. He has a villain vibe. As of right now, he's the main. He is temporarily the main. Right now, well, the main character is Ezekiel. He's locked up, and we're in a big rush to rescue him right about now. Very fun map so far, though. I do wonder if there's going to be a Delta Squad approaching. I feel it in my bones as if that might be the case. Let's see, how much, what do you have, Vulnerary? Okay, do I have that unlock staff nearby? I do have a door key on Evilus. Maybe the way I'll do this is... What do you have? Steel Sword, Bronze Sword, Sword Reaver. Sword Reaver would be nice to have, but I'm not gonna get too caught up on getting that one. Let's see, Quick Bow would get the job done quickly. I do wonder if a Steel Bow for a setup would be a little bit better. Very well might be. Let's see. Of course, I could also start weakening the guy up top. I mean, at the end of the day, I have the win button. It's not quite a win button. It's still possible to lose with it, but it's pretty good. Glass Spear with its 2 uses. I guess what I'll do is I'll trade you this stuff. Well, I'll trade the Vulnerary over as well. So I might as well keep that one if I have an open inventory slot. And you have nothing. So I'll trade you... Wait, where's that halberd at? Okay, there we go. Not your soldier, the guy himself. Halberd for you. I guess I'll take the... Well, I'll keep the halberd for now on him. Of course, you've got nothing, so drop you. If I wanted to, I could see about this situation up here in a little bit more detail. I think that maybe it's a good idea to go kill this guy. This is door. I'm gonna, unfortunately... Let's see. I want to maximize his turn, so what I'm gonna do... I think... kind of want him to be right here, so if that's going to be the case, I'll go ahead and use you here with the steel bow and dance for you. Elena's a good one. Very happy that we got to promote her pretty early. A rank in bows. Feels nice to have a sniper this early. A sniper is one of those characters where, you know, you can do a lot of things with them, but they're not going to be too overwhelming. Just kind of feels nice to have. And then you have nothing on your guy, so what we're going to do... Let's see. I guess there's a couple things we could do. Yahashua, open the door. Nah, Laurencio. Laurencio, open the door, and then Anatoliji can take the guy off of him next turn. That'll save me some headache, I suppose. Open that up. Might as well stick it out right here, I guess. And hopefully, Yahashua could stand here and get this kill. That'll work for me. It would be a very convenient one. Don't miss a 97 on me here. Nice, good job. The perfect setup. Half of the work is done. Soon we'll be out of here. Indeed, we shall soon be out of here. And from this point, I think I can just get this kill pretty easily, and then hopefully W. Get that W, oh yeah. I could quick bow this guy, that wouldn't be the worst. And then that does set up for this guy to attack into Helena. Of course, I could just kill him as well. Sword Reaver's gonna hurt, but I guess it do be how it are. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll give this one to her with the Bronze Spear, that'll work. Sword Reaver's not gonna be a big deal against her because it's reverse weapon triangle and all that. And then simply steel bow this guy. That should work no problem. Bronze Sword would be nice to have though. Good old Thracia-Hacks making me greedy for everything. Samir. Okay, let's try you out. I do want to see your animations. Cynthia, it is time to trust. That ability to double. Nice. Where have I seen that animation before? I like that one a lot. I don't know where I've seen that one before. Well, either way, she's pretty cool. I like her a lot. Carmella. Guess we've got a couple of options here for this guy. I think what we need to do is Devil Spear. Nope. Nope, we sure don't. I was wrong about that. Okay, we'll start off with Samir then. Looks like SOV Mage. That's probably where it's from, yeah. That does make a lot of sense. Okay, so Jared's right here. Can we steal? Let's get that pure water. We already lost one of them. Merc. Oh, yeah, that's right. Or Mink, yeah. Or Cadenza. That's true. That is where I was seeing that from. That is true. Okay, I'm gonna let Terry attack, then I want it to be from right here, so I can trade her back over into a sword. She's crazy. Insane. I see how she got her reputation. It makes a lot of sense. Oh yeah, Terry getting that D. Ranking bows. And then I'll just put my two axe fighters up here to help the flow of misinformation continue. Let's see, how about you? Levis Lancia, that's a cool one. Kill Sword and a chest key. Well, this is going to be one of those that we definitely capture. Can't go wrong with a Killing Edge, or a chest key for that matter. Okay, and then you heal, whoosh. And then I guess I'll put you off to the side a bit. If you want to bait in this direction, then by all means. But I think you're going to be going for her either way, so that should be fine. 16 damage, 21, be down to 19 after weapon triangles. Yeah, she's chilling. Iron Bow, absolutely Iron Bow. What's up, you chill? And then Ezekiel right here. Alrighty. How's it gonna go? Oh, he actually does go. Are they going for hit rate? Is that their thing? Ouch. Are they going for hit rate, I wonder? Because, oh. Okay, well, there's another Sword Reaver up top, so no big deal. What's up, Antonin? I'm a roam for the night. Sorry for the inactivity. No problem whatsoever. Thanks for tuning in, even if you can't type in chat. I know that there are some of you out there who don't... Oh yeah, Iron Bow. I did leave her on Iron Bow, didn't I? I know that there are some of you who don't comment on the channel and who don't interact in chat. I'm completely fine with that. If you're just chilling, I'm chilling. But I do also thank you all for commenting and typing and whatnot when you do, because that's the kind of stuff that makes the channel grow. We can actually one-shot here. I wonder if we can capture with the quick axe. Not quite at all. So if we weaken with a javelin, that'd be a good start, and then presumably we can get that capture with somebody, probably with Jerez. Kind of scary, honestly. Wonder what kind of hit rates we're working with her. This is honestly one that calls for the glass lance to come out. I think you can't really flub a kill sword capture, I think. So this is where I'm going to use a use of the glass lance. Unless I have another glass... I think I just have the glass bow, and that doesn't really matter all too much. It's a shame that I use so many uses of the glass lance in the meanwhile. Alrighty. Then, like I was saying, I'll take your stuff, or take your dude off of you. Gonna keep him in the back a bit. That'll be fine. Love these animations? Me too. Good to see you, Elise. Art piece. Let's see. So, Men's Staff, Silver Sword. That's a cool one. If that's going to be the case, maybe I'll bait you out with her while I manage the rest of my circumstance. You're not going to double, right? It's impossible to double her after all. No speed loss on either of them, so that's acceptable. I think that what I'll do is I'll put you right here and Dancerino for Lorenzo. Funny little words there. A rank though, who can use Silver Sword? That is a good question. I'm glad that you pointed that out. I don't think that we have anyone who can use that, except maybe Jairus. E rank. Impressive. Is that exact best way to use the killer weapon, forcing you to dedicate resources? You're right. You are right about that. It is a powerful use of resource management that I rather respect. Okay, so I will have to weaken a little bit. That'll be a job for perhaps Cynthia. Although our resources are going to be a bit iffy right here. It is really good. Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you, Matthew. Okay, so Terry right here with the Flamberg. I could trade her over to the Flamberger. Sword Reaver, though. Hellfire. That's going to be a hard one to contest. Might have to kill both of the Axe Reapers at this rate. Would be a bit of a shame, but at the end of the day, if I'm living, then I'm keeping my units alive. Really inspiring words, I know. Can't really stand next to him either. Well. Fascinating usage of people. Let's see. Well, how are you doing on this guy? I should have swapped him over. Hammer as well. There's a lot of things here that I really want. I think I'm going to have to give up on the Sword Reaver and the Hammer. Love the design, me too. Me too. These guys are awesome. An absolutely wonderful cast of characters, by all accounts. Flamberge, this guy then. Maybe stand on this tile. I don't have to avoid them, I just can't save. I guess I can save if I want to, but it literally doesn't matter. So we're going to start right here, use this. Flamberge, the classic weapon from The Last Promise, used by Kellic himself, one of my favorites. And I'll swap you over to an Iron Sword so as to not use too much of it, because really we just got to survive this guy, and that's the only objective with him. So Cynthia right here. This is going to be a hard one, isn't it? I guess I could have weakened with her. I could still weaken if I'm willing to dedicate a unit to shoving. But I guess it doesn't really matter all too much. The pondering. Well, I only have to hit one of these at worst. Cynthia's a great setup unit for this sort of stuff. Jairus can only reach as far as that, so I think we're going to use Cynthia to weaken. Just gotta hit one. Then we're guaranteed the pickup of the Kill Sword and the other thing, as they're known. Of course, the Wyvern is on pretty low HP right now, so we're really gonna have to box her in following that, which shouldn't be too bad. Go ahead and capture. Good old Glass Sphere. Got that sure shot with 100% accuracy, or 100% activation. Okay, that'll work. Luck Defense. Honestly, an understandable level up. And then Jairus can start us off right here. I can actually take this guy right now. That wouldn't be the worst thing to do. Because you can reach this far. That's a bit of a shame. Sword Reaver's gonna hurt whoever it hits. That's just gonna be how it do. Carmella could honestly stand right here. I could just use her to get this kill. Because you've got, what, like a bronze? Oh, you've got a Flamberge. That's a bit worse for me then. I hate to leave a Sword Reaver alive, but I might not have an option. Can he use the Kill Sword? Unfortunately, I don't think he can. He's got E rank. It's C rank, so yeah. Rest in peace, Jairus. He's kind of well balanced, all things considered. To have E rank swords is very interesting little thing for him right about now. Well, Samir can survive one. Maybe my best bet is to use Carmella right here. And just use the quick axe. Okay, let me think about how this is going to go. Carmella's going to be fine. I can basically do whatever I want with her. The Hurlbat is a bit of an issue, I suppose. Because if I want to kill this guy, I've got to trade the Hurlbat around. So I think that guy's just going to live. Quick axe right here. Quick axe with Carmella. Okay, understandable. Bit of a shame to take that damage. And then I can use Jairus to finish the job, or perhaps Samir. Because the main thing is that I want to block the mage from getting attacked twice. She's on Flamberge. The AI has confused me a time or two, so it's going to be a difficult equation to figure out who's doing what exactly. And if he's dealing 14 damage, this is dealing 23, dealing 20 flat damage. Can't really afford to have him on the front lines if he's going to take more than one attack, so it's going to be Samir. Really don't want to miss this one. Okay, Samir is going to die. Okay, he might live. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. I don't think I can do anything about that situation with you at the moment. So, Jerez, well, let's see. The worst case scenario right now is that they all gang up on Terry, I think, which would be a bit of a shame. But if they're going for accuracy and or damage, they're not going for her. So I can, let's see, about to bench kill your favorite character in another hack? Hopefully not, we'll see. We will see indeed. I like Samir a lot. I think he has potential to live. Flamberge is probably not E rank either. Probably not. It's D rank. So I'm thinking that I can manufacture this circumstance such that Jerez gets hit once, the mage gets hit once, and we should be fine. We're hoping that they don't gang up on Terry. If they do, it should be okay-ish. She just has to dodge one of them. So we're gonna give her the iron sword, even though it's a bit rough. Well, I could give her the bronze bow so that she has a better chance of dodging. Because right now, survival is the name of the game. Jerez probably gets hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Jerez probably gets attacked by Homeboy, as he's known, the Cavalier. Already benched Anatoliji. He's here. He's on this map. Trust. He's fine. He made it. I benched John Marston, whatever his name is, the Armor Knight. We don't want Terry getting kills, is the main thing. So, no Iron Sword for her. Bronze Bow is out. We're gonna go right here with Jerez. He only gets hit once. Mage only gets hit once. From that point, 2 units have used their turn. Most likely situation is then Samir gets attacked twice. With a soldier in mind, he probably lives, so we're hopeful. And you're gonna bait you out. I'm gonna have you right here for unit versatility next turn. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, we start off pretty decently. Don't get hit. That's a bit of a shame. We're really gonna hope that the other dude misses then. Iron Axe Cav, not known for their accuracy, right? I guess Terry could get hit by 3, actually. She's probably completely toast. We'll see, though. I think they're all 3 going to see the kill on her, so it's probably going to be Rest in Peace Terry here. Trust. Okay, cool. Just one more of those. Just one more. Right? You got this, Terry. Just as I was talking about how good she was, she's about to fall, but it's fine. Trust. Right? We trust our units in this game. Right? Rest in peace, Terry. Heck with all of this, I'm leaving. Well, I don't know how you're gonna get out of jail by yourself, but rest in peace, the legend. She was a good one. Probably the best unit that I had, unfortunately. Taking the good RNs there for the dodge, yeah. Captain? Sergeant. Sir, I bring bad news. Lo and behold, I happen to have a little appetite for bad news today. What happened? Don't tell me. Store Kinsey has once again loaded the laundry on the wrong wagon. Twitter stinks. I'm leaving. Exactly. No, Captain. Then speak, Belfew. Do not waste my time. Langenberg's gang has escaped from their cells and is heading towards us. I beg your pardon. Preposterous. Lady Lafayette will be here any minute. We cannot allow her ire to witness such a despicable scenario. I'm going to make a fool of myself. Me when I'm about to make a fool of myself. Terry, my beloved, me too. It is a shame. What are your plans, sir? A few more men should be enough to put those loiter sacks back in their cells. See, with Terry, I should have left her on sword. Intentionally let her tank the Sword Reaver, and then everything else hopefully dodge. Minor mistake, spelling mistake found. Oh, okay, gotcha. It is going to be such a clean job, no one will notice that they escaped in the first place. At your service. So we hope that no one will notice. we'll notice him lying on the ground. Let's see. Attack speed luck minus 3 attack speed luck, deals 20 damage, doesn't double. I wonder who that's the PRF for. Is it the PRF for Cynthia? That would be amazing. If it can't double and it deals a flat 20 damage, yeah, I would take that. I would take that in a heartbeat. 12 uses of it. Flambird, Short Axe. I do love the Short Axe sprite from Awakening. Oh, her eyes. Gotcha. Makes sense to me. I can't wait for the first release. Spelling mistakes are something that's going to happen to everybody. It's definitely nothing to get worried about, I think. You can proofread a million times and you'll always find some kind of spelling error, I feel. Unless you're me and you simply spell perfectly every time, as we do, or as I do. Jeez, it's getting hot in here. Hopefully the water will keep me cool enough. Because in a stroke of misfortune, I don't have a hairband nearby, and I'd have to stand up to go get one. And that would simply be unlucky. Maybe we just kill Silver Sword here. I'm not too worried about the capture, I think. Because if I'm going to get doubled, I think I'll just get the kill instead. I never typo anything. You've never seen me typo once in my entire life, as a matter of fact. Go back and check all of my Discord messages. If I have typoed, they probably say edited next to them. Anyway, Terry is dead. That means we have an even higher chance for Yahashua Gaming. Oh yeah, he was going to be here for the entire game. Yahash was going to be here for the entire game, so long as he himself doesn't die. And I'm going to do my best to maintain his life, because he's a very, very strong unit. Okay, so... on one hand, I could take this men's staff. On the other hand, I could kill this guy. With the Brave Spear. Of course, I don't even have to kill this guy. I could just bypass him. If I really wanted to. So I guess we'll see. Well, I guess we'll see what we do with him. Or I could use Helena to longbow and maybe get the crit. Nice. Helena's broken. Not really broken. I do like the addition of high crit on snipers, though. I think it's just a good change for them. Very cool level up. Staves are naturally stealable, yep. As long as it's not equipped, it can be stolen. And they have no weight, so they are, of course, easily stolen. Let's see, how's your res? Very low res. Okay, in that case, I will fire this guy and use this opportunity to bait out the homeboy up top. If it's gonna hit on res, she can take a res hit. Steal that, we will. We will steal a men's staff before this stream is over, I'm sure. Because there are some more sages that are kind of sitting around waiting to be stolen from. This guy up here's got heal and barrier. This one has Mend and Angelic Robe. Probably try to capture this guy if I can. 16 gone though. I'm gonna have to use one of my flyers for that, I believe. Unless, wait, this game doesn't let flyers capture anybody. So the only way to capture that guy would have been to bring a con boosted Sands, I think. So in that case, I'll just steal this from him, and everything else is gonna chill out with him. Master Lance. Maybe that was the play, to give both body rings to Sands, and then let him do all of the stuff. I can probably capture her. She doesn't even know how she ended up with this job. Well, maybe we'll capture her and not kill her. And then she'll join us, right? That's how that would work. She's got B rank in both. Can't see her growth rates, of course. She's only got Shove. I feel like most of our units have a skill. So a unit not having a skill, well, I guess it doesn't mean much, honestly. Okay, so either way, we're gonna heal you up. Maybe. I don't have a men's staff on hand. I wonder if it's worth using this. 10 HP plus user's magic. So either way, it's the same. Well, 3 units to kill and 4 units available, so here's hoping we can get this job done. Whoosh. Strength, luck, and HP on a healer. Aw, yeah. Love to see that. Well, anyway, we're going to probably... I have a plan, Dutch. I don't have a plan anymore, Dutch. No, I have a plan. I have a plan. I think. Let's see. I have a plan. I do have a plan. So what we're gonna do, dance Anatoliji. Whoosh. Trade over rapier. Shove. Go stand up here. Throw your hurlbat. Get him. Thank you, Laurencio. on his way to being a war monk. That might be the case, actually. I did think about that. He may not be a bishop. And then we're going to, from this point, trade the rapier. Well, let's see, what do you have first? Kill sword and chest key. Okay, so wait, hold on. Before I do this, is rapier even E rank? It's D rank. Never mind, my plan has failed. That's fine. It's completely okay. We simply use the devil sword here. It would be pretty convenient, so that's why we're gonna do it. It's fine. It's fine. Devil sword is always worth it. That was very unnecessary, but that was really funny. I really see, he's got D rank. Now he can use rapier. That was what that was for. Believe me, please. I'm begging you. That was what it was for all along. You believe me, right? You right. You absolutely right. Okay, so anyway, devil sword for the game over to revive Terry would have been clutch? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think I would have let her be revived, unfortunately. Nosferatu is anima. I'm guessing that we don't have dark and light magic then. I'm guessing magic is just anima. So that's kind of cool. That's really cool, actually. If it's C rank, can she use it? Let's go, baby. Would never backfire. You're absolutely right. Good to see you. Okay, so hopefully you bait this one out no problem. We do a little bit of hurl batting. And then potentially we capture with Samir. Jura's stats are made to show the power of the Devil Sword. Nice. Nice. That's good. That's very, very good. He does have 15 luck. It's moderately unlikely that it backfires. So that's what we love to see. Trade over Bronze Axe. Capture, potentially. If not, then we cry a little bit. Okay, cool. We're not doing that. Not gonna cry a little bit about nothing but losing Terry, unfortunately. Alrighty. She's actually got pretty good luck too. Maybe that's why the Devil Spear is pretty fun on her. Okay, so who's got some open slots? And we can give over, I guess, temporarily give you the Glass Spear because I don't want to use it. Kill Sword over to you. Trade this. And then what do you have? You have the other guy. So drop. Get out of here. We don't need him. We don't need him. It's fine. Terry was good, but she was too good. That's the plan. That's the lore that I'm going with. She was too good, and we had to bench her permanently in order to make the game even harder for some reason. No, it's fine. I liked Terry. I would never do that to her on purpose. It did make a lot of sense in hindsight. Leaving 3 tiles open and her holding a bow, that was like prime Fire Emblem, like, we're targeting that unit, enemy AI type deal. But the AI has confused me already, so that's why my desire was not there. But it makes sense. It makes sense. Punished intention, or punished by good design, in all honesty. Alright, Flamberge. Now that we have rapier access, we might be able to capture this guy. That's a bit rough. I wonder if I could shoot that guy through the wall and take his stuff. Dang it, I searched the whole cell, but there's absolutely nothing I can tamper with. Maybe Magritte was right. My hours are numbered. Maybe. I hope not. We can actually break through this series of walls right here. That's kind of convenient. See, and you're not going to be capturable, but you are going to be losing that iron emblem. It'll be nice to have 2 of those. Okay, that's good. That's very, very good. You have Steel Sword, you have Iron Axe. So our plan here then becomes stand right here with you. Bronze Spirit up. And then Anatoliji is going to get danced. And be in range of... let's see. And be in range of that 3-tile Charisma range. Steel Sword equipped. Probably going to double. We might lose that Grey Gem. But I will deal with that. Master Sword. Homeboy is straight up Link out here. Love to see that. Iron Emblem like Mournful Relic? Exactly, exactly. That's what I was thinking. That's a fantastic game, by the way. I need to replay that one sometime. Either that or play the sequel, I believe. I believe there's a sequel. Okay, Flamberge. Flamberge makes me want to think of my cat, because his name is Hamburger, and I call him Hamburge sometimes. Glass Axe. That's a bit rough. That's a bit rough. Am I gonna be able to capture you? You have 11 con... Yikes. Well, I think I'm tanking that damage until I can get Samir or Laurencio cleared up. Most impressive thing about Iron Emblem is the fact it was made in a little more than a month. Wow. That is really impressive. I didn't know that. That is incredible. Okay, so now you don't have your thing anymore, so Carmella could, in theory, II this guy for the 10 damage. That's a pretty good use of the II, I think. That's good EXP for Carmella. As long as I can kill the other guy and not get one-shot by the glass axe, I think I should be fine. Skill. There's no longer a skill issue. She did get that one blank level up, but no more. Trust. Okay, and then this guy's gonna deal 23 damage. Yeesh. 23 damage, she'll live. He'll live, because he's not going to get doubled. Okay, that's fine. Shout out the last time. Or shout out the time it's fine, my general can tank these guys easy. That'll happen. That will indeed happen. Okay, so do you have at least 3 defense? If you do, then you survive, miraculously. And if that's going to be the case, then I can afford to maybe shove Laurencio and let him get a hit in. I do have a Sword Reaver right here. Might trade that over to Homegirl. What do I want to drop, though? Don't really want to drop anything. Well, I guess if it comes to it, I'll drop... Well, I'll just do it like this. I'll trade you this Sword Reaver and Vulnerary, and I'll get this Sword Reaver and drop this guy. That'll be fine. And then Gina Pro can shove. Iron emblems. Go ahead and shove you. Never expect to see 4 generals in the same run, but then Iron Emblem, yeah. Iron Emblem, its generals are crazy good. Yeah, being able to leave out the story would increase capability for getting it done. Let's see. Laurencio is pretty high level, but so is she. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I allow to do the thing here. It would have been nice if we had one of these. Oh wait, got one from the boss of the last map, or from the Delta Squad guy. Right, Laurencio, 1 damage taken, and then hopefully, maybe this is a good opportunity to use the Pondering. If it's more damage, defense, fair enough. Hopefully she can get the kill. She cannot, as a matter of fact, get the kill. And if I have to stand out in front with Alva, I think she can survive one. So I could, in theory, do that. We're gonna hope she dodges one, then. We really hope she dodges this one. Because then I can do something else with one of my units. Okay, cool. That does help. She'll live on 1 HP with the glass axe. But I can make that work. I can make that work indeed. 1 HP. Maybe get defense for me here. Only res. Opened up an only res account. Okay, so 23 damage, like I was saying. Minus her 3 defense. Maybe she does, as a matter of fact, to die. So in that case, I'll engage in the classic strat known as reposition, so that she's now in range of this other mage. And then Canto down. And then hopefully you're fine. Laurencio's going to take a big hit, but he'll be okay. He's also going to deal good damage back. We're going to trust him. We always trust Laurencio. You see what happens when I trust my units. They always succeed. So hopefully we can capture this weapon. Glass axe. Very, very strong. One thing I do like about this game is being able to capture mounted units, I will say. I think it's a very good addition to the Bells of Bylin formula that I had experienced last series. Because being able to capture units that I couldn't capture in that game just kind of feels nice. Like, I guess it makes sense to not be able to capture a person and their horse and have room to carry that around, but I think it's fun. So Elfire definitely hurts. I'm not going to worry too much about capturing Elfire, even though it would be nice to have one. Unless I turn around and use the Glass Axe for that. I guess Glass Axe would be the play for capturing Nosferatu. Paragon Sword, he's going to escape, isn't he? Unless it's droppable. Ooh, I might be able to get over there with Helena and a bunch of shoves. Probably not, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, Well, let's see. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shoves. Do I even have 7 units I could shove her with? I guess it's theoretically possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is your maximum range, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I dance her from right here... Okay. Let's see what we can get done. You have 11, so I'm going to have to use Samir to get the capture. Repo, that's true. Repo is a good one. Don't know if EXP is that important in this game. Well, that's a good point, actually. That is a very good point. It does only have 12 uses as well. It would be nice to have them. I'm not gonna lie there, it would be a pretty cool little thing. It is crazy that it gave 7 defense or something, or 5 defense in Bells of Island. That was a lot of fun. Well, let's see. Could I even one-shot is the other thing. It's got 26 in total. And with a longbow, I only deal 18. So yeah, it's going to be GG's on that one. Which is honestly pretty acceptable. I think I can deal with that. Let's see. I could also possibly get through this wall. So I could probably break it down in one swing with her. And then maybe even hurl bat it. Let's see, not quite. Can I break it down in one go with him? With the steel axe? I can. Well, either way, my first order of business, I believe, is going to be capturing this guy. That's going to hurt. How exactly am I going to go about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I'll just let Anatoly G get this kill. And then allow him to attempt the capture. For the accuracy, maybe he's worth keeping around now that we've lost Terry, because we need another sword user, and he's putting in work pretty consistently. Put him right here for the accuracy boost. Capture. Get him. Come on, buddy. Good job. That high constitution's no joke. Especially as a hero, I'm sure he's going to have even more con. And then Carmela can probably one-shot this guy. If not, then I guess we'll complain really, really hard. We never complain about Carmela, though. She's fine. She is absolutely excellent. Okay, so then you're in range, and I do have a Sword Reaver. Are you able to use it? You are able to. So, I'll trade you over to the Sword Reaver, wherever that's at. I guess what we'll do is we'll heal you. Whoosh. Break down this wall with you. Then I think I have a chest key somewhere, or I could just use the thief that I currently have access to. Okay, that's what we like to see. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to send probably the elixir back for now. He's already almost up to C rank, and he hasn't even leveled up yet. That's really fun. Master Seal. Who exactly? Carmela. I see that you're level 10 going on 11. If we get you this kill, and then promote you, that's gonna be pretty crazy. I think that's what we're gonna be doing. Carmela popping off, because she doesn't really need stats other than strength and defense, and I guess a little bit of skill. And she'll get that, right? She doesn't need magic or speed, so there's no point in trying to fish for early level ups. Her strength might cap whenever she promotes, within like a level or two. I guess I could theoretically promote Schmidt right away. Which he would be kind of insane too, in all honesty. Instant promo Schmidt. He'd get some con. He's got remove. 10 in everything. As a berserker probably with 30% additional crit. Probably get like 7 HP or something out of that. So glad that Carmela's gonna promote it to a bow unit. Yeah, probably. Probably. Is there another Master Seal on the map? I don't think that there is. Which is fine. I'm not complaining about lack of those. It's so funny that there are 3 guys locking him in. We're gonna promote Carmela. She's way more useful. Carmela's actually Shell's daughter, I believe it. I fully believe that. He probably doesn't know how she wound up this way. Wait a minute, she did talk about in her first thing, one of the reasons that she joined her job was because she was getting the chance to eat meat each day. And Shale was a big meat eater himself. It all makes sense now. 2 speed? 2 speed. Trust, it's fine. She's got Wary Fighter, so it doesn't matter how much speed she has. She's great. She's amazing. She's amazing, absolutely tremendous unit. Okay, so you, with your glass axe, I'm going to trade over a kill sword to you, take this halberd, you can have that back, trade the homeboy over the glass axe, take and drop, and a little bit of standing right here. Hopefully you're... didn't need to do that, I think. Okay, it's good that the master sword guy doesn't move. Axe Reaver is quite bad for my purposes, but I can always simply go right here, equip Heavy Spear, and then heal with Yahashua. They're all connected by food dialogue. Food is what unites all people. That's one thing that I have discovered over the years. Just me thing, but I feel like every time you see a warrior, they end up using bows in 80% of their combats. Me too. I do that all the time. I love bows with warriors. It's such a, like, I know that people say it's a meme, and in a lot of games it is kind of a meme, but high strength with bows, it just goes so hard. Like, you can't really go wrong with chip damage for such significant, like, hit back, you know? Longbow Warriors S tier, that's like the best thing that you get to play with in a lot of Fire Emblem games. Like, you get a warrior with a longbow, you're chilling. You're having so much fun. It is true. A lot of hacks do buff bows as well, so can't really go wrong. Man, Carmela's one-shotting. As a warrior, with bow access, and with how fast weapon ranks increase in this game, this is going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Rest in peace, the Axe Reaver. We've already got one, so shouldn't hurt too bad, but definitely hurts to get stabbed by one. Okay, I gotta get not overconfident here, because we've got enemies approaching us from the back. We've got some pretty strong enemies ahead. If I shove her once, she can one-shot the Master Sword guy. Okay, yeah, rest in peace. That was a nice little thing. Someone's fighting out there. Everyone, please stay safe. What a legend. I really like his little pop-ins with his dialogue here. Okay, so I think that my best bet now is to just honestly full send healing Carmela. I'm gonna put... and I'm just gonna put her back here, because 14 damage on all these guys, she's barely taken any damage from that. I can start her off standing right here and heal up. Whoosh. And then I can... let's see. I'm gonna give you the Master Seal to take over to her next turn. So you can't be reached right here. You're gonna get one shot, and the next guy is either going to be the thing that gets her the level up or some such. I've also got a Bard over here. So is there a minimum growth version? Only bad levels, lol. It's fine, trust. It's completely okay. I'm just terrible at getting bad level ups, or terrible about getting bad level ups. I get them all the time, but somehow I still thrive. It's completely a miracle. But I do always make it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and heal you up then. It's completely fine. Okay. We're gonna hope that we don't miss this 99. And then, inevitably, once we don't, it'll work out. Trainee Delta Squad rolling in from the back. Gotta hand it to him. And then if I want to, I could use Laurencio to shove. Or to swap, that is. And then probably Kanto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does he have 7 or 8? So in that case, maybe I shove. Oh, I can't. Okay. It'd be a bit of a shame to have him in range of a mage, I suppose. But if he can live... 12 damage. He's got no res, but is he getting doubled? Probably not. Hurlbat doesn't weigh him down. It does not, as a matter of fact, weigh him down, so he'll live on 1 HP. We'll get this guy with the Lance Reaver, so maybe we shouldn't be doing that. Maybe we should be using our buddy here. Yeah, I mean, I guess if he wants to, he can stand here with the halberd and beat up on this guy. Well, I guess it's a slight waste of a halberd, but I don't particularly mind. Fire right here. Let's see. How far do you go? Well, okay, I can do it like this then. Probably just bait them both out with her. 12, 12. She's got 3 and 5, so she'll be taking 9 and 7 for a total of 16. Nothing else can move to hit her, so we should be... Silver Bow. Should be pretty okay for that then. Alrighty, Cynthia, go get him. Go get him. You're gonna give him the pillar, but that's okay. Maybe we'll even put Anatolici down here to bait this other one. Then you, my friend, are a versatility pick next turn. You can do whatever you want. And I guess if we really want to, we can even open up Jerez right here to be attacked potentially. From Brazil, so don't mind your poor English. Absolutely no worries whatsoever. No worries at all. I think your English has been fantastic. And then we will put you right here, steel bow equipped. Once again, a versatility pick for next turn. And Alva all the same. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's get some good level ups here. Oh, actually, we don't one-shot. Cool. That does lend to a little bit more experience, I suppose. So then I could double dance for her. Okay. Looking pretty good to me. Maybe we could even capture this guy. Find ESL people who are concerned with how they speak are much easier to understand than most native speakers. I completely agree. It's a very consistent theme that I see. It's a lot of fun. I've always respected the ability to learn two languages. Understand what you say, but can't write it properly. Oh, okay. Your writing is very, very good, I will say. I can understand you perfectly. I'm very happy to see, you know, things of this nature. Like I said, it's always been a dream of mine, in a sense, to learn another language. One of those things that takes a lot of time, dedication, and effort, and I respect every bit of it, because a lot goes into it. It may seem like a simple thing, but it's absolutely not. Rose ZSL2, awesome. Ooh, some enemies. Captain. Captain. I am not deaf, speak up. Sir, things are getting a little out of hand. The goddess gave me 2 eyes to see, too. Well, I think it would be savvy to send a messenger to Captain Magritte and ask for reinforcements. Bufel. Name that simpleton one more time and rest assured you will spend the rest of your life peeling potatoes. Instead of fooling around with these silly little ideas of yours, why don't you mobilize the execution squad? What are you staring at? Go, be quick. Aye. The execution squad? Imagine going on a pillar, missing and then getting doubled. Yeah, this guy's a little chump, little weenie boy. 2 bronze spears, L-Fire, pure water, and this guy. Okay. This is pretty reasonable. I think I'm going to have to lose the Lance Reaver here, because I kind of just want to get this guy killed, done, and over with. Good job, Laurencio. Using the effective weapons is completely reasonable, because at the end of the day, they're effective at getting the kill, so that's all that we really need. Alright, and I think this is a good excuse to use my Brave Lance. Maybe. Learning Irish for a while. Interesting. Jump ship too hastily, rip. I have heard that it does use a little bit of AI. I'm not really sure how exactly. Being Brazilian, find it easy to learn Spanish. Yeah, that one makes sense. That one does have a lot of similar cues, I would imagine. Alrighty, so if we're going to be able to one-shot, or at least one-round this guy, would I be able to if I traded over the Steel Axe, potentially? Nope. Nope, not at all. So, in that case, gonna go ahead and get this skill. I think I'll just use the Sword Reaver. Got that 86, we gotta miss one of those this stream, right? If we get this level up, okay, we don't. So in that case, I'll just give the chip damage then. And then Samir can get the finishing blow. Throw a hurl bat, just like that. Nice little rhyme. Being American, I find it easy to learn nothing. Yes, my mistakes do not inform my future endeavors, as you have witnessed. Wow, what a level up. That makes up for the blank one earlier. Does not increase my ability to, you know, do things better, smarter, bigly brainly. Those are not things that we do here. Carmela, best girl, completely agree. She is awesome. And Samir gets this kill. That was definitely a worthwhile level up for the young lady who is about to promote. Samir doing a little bit of gooning, as they call it, right? That's the proper lingo. Getting that getting that level up, not quite. Devil's Spear. Wouldn't it be hilarious? Even Italian, wow. Yeah, I briefly learned Spanish in high school. I know that's a meme, but I did take all of the possible Spanish classes in high school, and I did recognize a lot of words when I was looking over Italian in Duolingo. It is nice how all of the, like, more Hispanic languages sort of have that connection. I guess Italian doesn't really count as Hispanic, but something like that. Please never say Gooning again. I'm glad that that's your first message today, Cutie Pie. Thank you for being here. I'm glad that we get to establish that as the precedent that I shouldn't be approaching upon anymore. Man, sometimes I'll just, like, say really stupid words that are, like, common in modern, you know, kiddo lingo and whatnot, and man, just got here? Oh, okay. I'm glad that you could have your day ruined so early. That way, you know, no high expectations to adhere to henceforth, you know? Latin origins, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I find it very interesting. I've been learning Finnish for a couple of years, and I am nowhere near speaking level on that one. That's a hard one. And there's no carryover from other languages either. Crying party popper. You know what? That's an understandable reaction. Alrighty. Get this skill. Good levels finally? Yeah, we love to see it. It is about time indeed. But yeah, there's basically no carryover from Finnish to other languages, so you just kind of get stuck with it, you know? Let's see. So, go ahead and Brave Spear this guy. Just kind of takes a little bit of pressure off my plate. Here's hoping that we go ahead and get this. Love to see that Brave Spear in action. First time it's used, and it's against the Bronze Sword guy. Could you imagine? Alright, and then hopefully Homegirl is able to survive with her 14 HP against this guy. And since she is, that is a free setup for another kill next turn. So we'll see what happens. You like the revamped Myrmidon sprite? Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's like a samurai almost, not quite a samurai. I've seen it used in a couple of hacks. It is pretty neat. Bring Yahushua up here to do some healing. Whoosh. And then all that's left is Ezekiel. So hopefully, I'm sure that our healer boy is going to get hit once, but I can deal with that. So hopefully we just promote Homegirl at the start of the turn. Cynthia's fun. Cynthia's very, very fun. Got that low HP though. Gotta keep an eye out. Fire Emblem's not really famous in Brazil, really? Well. Ooh. Well. Rune Sword and Kill Sword. This would have been a very valuable usage of the Boom and Doom Shrooms. The Doom Shroom in particular, dealing 30 damage, would have been ridiculous here. You could have gotten all 4 of them. Wouldn't that have been wonderful? Could have even used your newly acquired glass weapons for that. That's scary though. Maybe we could get one of them. If it's Escape though, I don't know. Elite 4 music? Yeah, it's very scary out here. We're living in fear, that much is for sure. So let's see, I do want to steal this at all costs, basically. I don't know who that's for, but it's going to be useful. The Gra Charity. And then we're going to get you out of there, hopefully. Okay, that didn't pan out the way that I thought it was going to. I was hoping that I might be able to kind of pick or do a little bit of a rescue in Kanto, but I guess if I want to, I can just rescue and shove, and then I'm functionally safe. It's just a bit of a shame if he gets doubled here, which he won't. It's fine. Trust. We're fine. I believe in me. Just this once. We rescue, and then we shove. I equip the Veritum. Easy. Get that kill on enemy phase. Okay. He's got the full capability to do whatever he wants to. And then we take, and we drop. And we're chilling. We're super mega chilling, as a matter of fact. I do have to avoid my temptation to completely annihilate the Delta Squad, owing to the fact that I have a newly promoted Carmilla as of right now. Actually, let's see if I can get her to be danced this turn. Okay. Promote. Let's get it. Carmilla. Very nice promotion music. I'm gonna miss the fighter animation. Wow, a very, very cute warrior animation to match. Oh yeah. Okay, only skill. 4 skill. Love to see that. I wonder if we're gonna get D rank bows or E rank. C rank bows. Okay. That's what I like to see. Rank. That's very, very cool. She can use longbows. She dyed her hair red. That is true. She did dye her hair red. It's a bit of a shame, but in a very hilarious way. Okay, a little bit of spring sun over here to heal up Cynthia. Whoosh. Even better. Absolutely. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do is I think maybe stand you right here. Trade over a bow of some sort. Maybe the longbow as a matter of fact. There you go. And dance for you. Aw, yeah, that's what we like to see. So Carmilla, this one moves, I think. And if that's going to be the case, I can deal with that. A tomahawk. Wonder if her constitution raised any. Still 10? That's fine. That is completely acceptable. So you, I can weaken. Never mind. I can kill him. I can commit crime. As a matter of fact. Cool mushroom found. The enemy shall tremble before the weapon, or the might of my new weapon. I heal Shroom. Come back to a warrior crit. Heals 15 HP to multiple units. What a legend. What an absolute unit. Sheesh, good lord. Love to see that. Okay. I'm going to send the longbow back because that allows me to preserve a unit action. I'm not going to use the longbow anymore on this particular turn, or on this particular map. As right here, naturally ended up dying black because the pit crew used her redesign. Oh, okay, gotcha. Man, she is crazy good. One of my favorites by a long shot. So gonna deal good damage there. Cynthia. Now I do want to see if this is PRF for her, because if it is, that's crazy good. Crazy good. Oh yeah, 20 damage straight up. That's huge. Okay, so I have to hurry up and get over here now, and break this wall down and deal with the circumstances therein. Which, in all honesty, if we have to escape as well, could be a pretty daunting task. I shall not underestimate it. Alrighty. Good job, Carmilla. She's even got the long hair in the back. That is such a good animation. I haven't seen that one before, I think. Maybe I've seen other ones, but not that one. Alright, Hellfire definitely hurts. Maybe you're getting weighed down enough to double. Probably not. Okay. Oh, wow. He actually is. Okay. Well, in that case, homeboy here on the right is going down next turn. Going down to Pirate Town, where the wind is scurvy, and the seas we are bound. That was off the dome. I don't know if that's bars or not. I'll let you decide. Okay, so here's hoping we can get that guy. I also need to go over there and get Schmidt. Need to see what he's all about. But I do have my thief right here. Captain, do not speak a single word, Belfio. I've never felt so humiliated in my entire life. I can already see the evil grin of that wretched Magret, laughing heartily at my misfortune. I'm at most soap bars. Oh, it's at most soap bars. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. About the Magret thing. Lady Lafayette's escort is at the prison gates. Dang it all. Tell the soldiers to hold her as long as possible. Belfio, protect the left exit with your life. Trust me, if you fail at your task, it will not be worth living. Roger. Why don't you get yourself a position in the Deadly Nightshade, they said. It's gonna be the easiest job in the world. Promotion opportunities are almost guaranteed, they said. Boo-hoo, Langenberg, you swine. This is all your fault. Well, well. Langenberg. Oh, it's, yeah, him. Well, I'm gonna try to capture her. I'm hoping that she doesn't have to go. Let's see, we do have the glass axe right here. The glass axe is a class act. Bars once again. So once we get this one, let's see. Maybe she will defect after all. I'm hopeful. I really am hopeful. I'll leave her alive for at least one more turn, but after that, she's going down, I would say. Alright, let's get you out of here, buddy. I need one more space with a couple of units. If I want to, I could even do this. Go get him, Anatoliji. You're the man for this job. Oh, you unlocked the door to my cell. You're risking a lot by freeing me. How kind of you. Forgive me, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Schmidt, Schmidt the Snatcher. Let me teach you one of my many tricks. I think this might be for you. Oh, by the way, I could have left the cell at any time. Every self-respecting practitioner of the sleight of hand carries with themselves a small bottle of wart powder, well hidden from prying eyes. Okay, hold on. I need to make sure that I get that on a proper unit. Apparently that's acrobatics. That would be kind of crazy to have. Maybe I need to properly allocate that skill. Who would I want that to go to? It basically allows you to walk over any terrain unimpeded. Is it a random skill? Oh, is it? Is it a unit? Is it per unit or something? You got a skill that gave you +5 luck on your run. Oh. So everyone gets a personal skill then. What's she gonna get? Talk to him with Laurencio? I want to talk to him with Carmela and see what she gets. I can get her over there, I think. Maybe. And Enderon Saga is the same skill no matter who talked with, maybe set per turn? Maybe. Let's try this out. Let's try this out indeed. Okay, well first of all, I need to get at least a couple of units over there to handle this situation. So, Samir, Laurencio probably. Let's see, is Laurencio going to be in range there? He is not, so that's fine. So, I'm going to try my best to get her over there next turn. And we'll see what happens. And for unit versatility purposes, I'm going to shove the Bard a few times. There we go. And then I'll work on killing you over time with other means. Is this 1-2 range? It is only 1 range. So in that case, Yahashua, let's get it on. Jeez, good lord. Scum of the earth, go back to your cell. On second thought, you are an irredeemable case. I will execute you personally at this very instant. And so it has been said that we will be executed this very instant, and yet Yahashua stands. Some way. Laurencio was the one you talked with. We'll see if it's unit specific. We will indeed see if it's unit specific. If Anatoli G gets acrobatics, that's actually pretty good for him. Okay, these guys are really starting to scare me a bit. They're approaching at a rapid pace, and I'm not the biggest fan of that circumstance. So we are going to do some things about that circumstance. Silver bow. Yikes. I'm gonna go stand right here with you. Go ahead and hit the wall the one time. These guys are approaching rapidly, like at the speed of sound. If I stand here with an iron rune, and I can survive one of these with their 12 speed, then I could theoretically slowly whittle them down. But we'll see about that. I do have an iron emblem here somewhere. Either way, let's see what Carmela gets. Okay. I'll keep whatever that is. Oh, by the way, I could have left this cell at any time. Every self-respecting practitioner of sleight of hand carries with themselves a small bottle of warp powder, well hidden from prying eyes. The food in this prison is actually not that bad. I simply allowed myself a little vacation. Oh well, catch you later. There he goes. Alrighty. So that is Hex. -10 avoid to all adjacent enemies. That's really good for her. Think Rune Sword doubles if not weighed down at all? They are not weighed down. So 12 speed is a bit rough to deal with. It could be Alva. I think Alva can survive 1. Because 20 damage or 12, they have no magic, and this hits on magic. So it's either 12 or 20, which is back down to functionally 12. So Alva can survive 1 hit from each, and can be theoretically infinitely healed by Gina Pro and a Dancer. So with her using the Light Rune, or the Iron Emblem that is, we'll go ahead and trade that over to her. Here you go. You can stand right here, use the Iron Spear for now, maybe the Javelin. She'll be fine. She'll make it. She has enough speed to not get doubled by any of them. We're gonna hope. We're gonna use Alva to her highest potential and see what happens. You are gonna be a slight issue on account of the longbow being in the convoy. I don't have either of my repo or other thing units. I guess Samir can stand up here with a Hurlbat equipped and keep this guy on the ropes with his Nosferatu tome. Anatoliji can help out with all of this situation. If I shove her once, then I could give her this kill. Yeah, that'll work. Return me my tome, you brute. Well, we've already got it. Prisoner 709, I see you've taken advantage of the confusion to flee. You still have time to return to your cell. Never. A place like this is venom to a free spirit as I am. And in this instant, the only thing between me and freedom is you. That's true. That is true. That was, absolute fact. Dang you. Yeah, rest in peace, Garrod. The Farad. What a level up. Or what an experience gain right there. Oh yeah, all for nothing in terms of level ups. Okay, so units can escape from those tiles. That's heartening to say the least. It is a funny idea to think that you could soft lock yourself by escaping with everybody and then Homeboy's just standing up here. Really enjoyed the dialogue, me too. Very, very fun to interact with. Got a Flamberge here. Well, I guess it's not a big deal. I'll use Yahashua. Maybe I'll shove Yahashua a couple of times. I guess I can't. Oh well. He'll help out assuredly. Alright, Fire Emblem hero. You are inbound. That much is to be sure. Let's see what we're getting into. Nosferatu hurts. Ouch, my bones. Maybe we'll double? I know Nosferatu is usually kind of heavy. Okay, cool. I don't mind to not have it. It is a bit of a shame to lose it, but I lost it of my slowness, so I can deal with that. Strength, luck, defense. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Alrighty. It's getting dicey up here. Let's make sure that she survives with the javelin equipped. 10 damage, plus 12 from the other one. She's indefinitely chilling. As long as I have heal staves, she's chilling. So, if that's going to be the case, I'm going to go ahead, leave her there, equipped with Iron Spear so as to not use up too much javelin. And I'll get my people to stick around. Maybe I'll kill a Delta Squad or two after all. Okay, so Cynthia, I would like to move over here. You can go right here. Dancer, right here. Save tiles. And then 20 flat damage is crazy. That feels great to see. But either way, I'll try this with Samir first. So we'll go ahead and break this. Oh, we didn't break that. Oh, they have different health. Okay, well, we'll be waiting one more turn to see that come to fruition then. Flamberge and Tomahawk. And I can rescue, right? With... No, I can't rescue him. I think. 12... I can't exactly rescue him with Laurencio, so I guess we'll do that. I'll wait on that one. I will indeed wait on that one. I do want to capture her, though. Straight up no cap, only capture. She's good. Let's see. Well, I guess we have a few options. We'll hang out here with Elena because she's good. You can do this, no big deal. A little bit of res damage doesn't hurt, and it's pretty likely to miss anyway. Alrighty. This should pan out in our favor. You right here, you over here. Like I was saying, nobody's in range, right? We're really gonna hope they don't start breaking down the wall on us. But we'll see what they get into. They might elect not to. I don't know if they have it in their DNA, so to say, to break down walls. Okay, understandable. I knew those soldiers were acting suspicious. Magritte, what is the meaning of all this? I demand an explanation. Your Grace, in all honesty, I have no idea how this could have happened. When I left, everything was perfectly in order. Still, I was away for less than 2 hours. I'm going to make the best of the situation, Captain. I will never get a chance to chop his head off again, but the thought of that vermin writhing in pain, foaming at the mouth because of my bolting, makes me ecstatic. Unlike the rest of you, I'm not going to waste my chance. I'll charge, Margaret. I cannot see myself being an admirer of this new side of her. Oof. Ambush bolting. We're gonna have to get out of here then. That's an absolute nope. We've just gotta speed the process along. Yeah, we already knew what was happening there. Got magic, nice. Okay. Ouch. Ooh, Ruined Sword is the preferred play, I see. Does make sense. Alright. Bolting, you say. Dire Thunder. Memory of a Dear Friend. Brave. And long-range bolting. That is what we in the business refer to as not good. How do we deal with this circumstance? Well, it all begins with freeing Ezekiel. Well, so how much damage is that gonna deal? Okay. Punished by greed, absolutely. So 20 damage is going to be dealt to whoever is the target of bolting. So theoretically, I have Alva stand here and Pure Water up. And we'll hope that she lives. The other potential outcome would be placing Carmela down. I could survive one. Let's see. Let's see what we do here. So, poor Alva. Yeah, she's not having a good day today. We're gonna do our best to keep her alive and well. Devil Spear would allow her a kill here. Presuming that it didn't backfire. So we've got to be able to survive a single bolting and theoretically kill all of these guys. Would be my best case scenario way out. If I can survive one bolting, then I might be able to get out of here. I don't think it's theoretically impossible to beat all of these guys, but it's not looking good, is the main thing. If I could, I would theoretically like to bait her movement in a way that... Let's see now. Everyone in my army can survive a bolting from max HP. Because she's getting weighed down by 12. And if I could get her all the way up into my range, like right here or here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Theoretically, Alva could go down there and one-round her with the Devil Spear. Of course, then she dies, but that's aside from the point. Okay. Let's see. So I do have to get out of range of all of that. I might be able to construct a circumstance that helps me out some here. Anatoliji could beat up on this guy. Not that it matters right now. I would hate to have to kill Belfio, but I might have to. Let's see, I could start off with Jerez. This is pretty bad, I gotta say. Let's see here. Yikes. Punished by Greed was followed up by I bet I could greed this kill. It's possible. I think it's theoretically possible, but probably unlikely is the thing. So if that's bolting range, then I need to break this wall, probably with Yahashua. Like this, and that way he gets this kill on enemy phase. Because I am going to have an enemy phase. I can't get everybody out this turn. Laurencio can go stand on the switch. Maybe you could do a quick little beat up on this guy maneuver. I can steal the angelic robe and just go ahead and kill her. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. So, regardless, Gina Pro's gonna stay right here and heal up Alva. Because I think she deserves the chance to get to live. If I have a pure water nearby, then I will trade that over to her. I do have one. 1, 2, 3, use it, and go back. That does open up a couple of things. I gotta keep the Iron Emblem. I hate to say it, but the Devil Spear's staying. So Iron Spear up, Pure Water, Antidote right here. Evilus is chillin'. What's your crit rate like? 15 crit with Dire Thunder, but none with Bolting. 5 with Bolting at most. So Alva shouldn't be the preferred target of Bolting. If they elect to continue using the Rune Swords, then that's fine, because now they deal very minimal damage. She could dodge a Kill Sword strike still. Okay, so I think you're just gonna have to get out of here. I've got to use one of you two to stand on this tile, and I think it's gonna be Laurencio. If I had... Do I have a vulnerary nearby? Because that could be pretty big for me right now. How's your damage output? You're dying to that, okay. So in that case, I dance Ginepro. Use the Sun Spring to heal her up. Whoosh. Skill, okay. Trade you this vulnerary. I think. Yeah, trade you the vulnerary for your Iron Axe. Weaken. Go ahead and weaken. We're just gonna do that. Capture. I hope. Okay, I still want the silver bow. It's still inside of my range, so it's something I'm gonna go for. And we're gonna hope here that Laurencio will heal and trigger the tile. If not, then it's fine because he's still healed up. But is he gonna trigger the tile? Okay, good. Huh? Who goes there? Boss! Oof, did you miss me? Chief, you can't understand how worried we were about you. I was concerned about all of you too, but tell me, how did you manage to escape? You should thank these two. Don't look at me. If it weren't for this kid's constant repining, you'd still be rotting in that cell. Thank you, Iblis. I've just been catching up on our debts. This doesn't mean I cannot be grateful for your saving of my life, or rather the lives of my comrades. Zeke not through in this moment, but we still have a flood of soldiers on our tail. You're right, let's do this. Okay, so he's gonna be getting out of here as soon as possible. If he's out of here, then everyone else, or if he's theoretically capable of leaving, then everyone else can as well. I don't remember if Liz shows up here if you bench her. That's what I was wondering, I don't know. So he could theoretically get out of here at the start of the turn, and I could theoretically also... Let's see. I could also theoretically weaken her down to capture range. As long as you could deal 6 damage to capture. You cannot. Was the first unit you bench? Have she died 10 times? That does make sense. Okay, so if I were to theoretically... I could just kill her, in all honesty. I hate to do it, but I could just do it. Because then everyone can get out of here next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oof. So Alva's gonna have to stick around for an additional turn after that as well. Let's see, that's kind of bad. Which I've also got to get Samir out of here next turn as well. Okay. Ezekiel, you're gonna go this way. 'Cause that's out of range, right? Out of range of bolting. Functionally safe. As long as you're able to escape next turn, I don't mind if you stick around for a bit. I could stand back here and start destroying these guys slowly. Quick bow on her would be kind of insane. 3 damage, 19, 11 times 2. She would actually get a kill if she did that. Okay. This is getting dicey. I'm probably losing someone here, in all honesty. We'll see how it goes. But you could move the Cav, repo him with Alva, dance for him, then rescue Alva and leave, but then your Bard probably donezo. And he is the main character at the moment. Well, he's got good res. He might be able to make it. He's only taken 10 damage from bolting. He could theoretically tank 2 of them. If she elects to attack him, of all people, then I'm gonna let her run out her bolting. I could deal with that. Because these guys right now clog all of this up, and so him and his squad are just gonna come in here and chill out. Eventually one of these guys is gonna break their weapon against Alva anyway. They've only got 12 uses. I mean, like, if for some reason she elects to attack the bard, then that's what I'm doing. I'll simply allow them to well up in there, and we'll see what happens. But that's if and only if she attacks the bard. So as of right now, the only bard targets are these two, and Alva. Right now, Alva's not even the most likely to be attacked, because Gina Pro has the lowest res. She is a javelin away from leveling up. That's very funny in concept. Let's see, Carmela from right here can escape next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, could she be in range of bolting, theoretically? Okay, so she's not if she's right there. You can stay right here as well. You're gonna kill this on enemy phase. I've kinda gotta get this from her. I've kinda just gotta kill her, I think. It's unfortunate, but I think I have to do it. So, bolting reaches as far as the tile above him. Helena can survive 1. So we're gonna trade you the Iron Emblem over. No, I can't afford to do that. I've gotta use Helena to get the kill. I would hate to lose that Angelic Probe so much. 5 points. If I get this kill with you, would you be okay? Not exactly. But you'll dodge, right? Simple as. Just dodge. Just dodge. That's all you gotta do. Simply dodge. Okay, cool. That does make my life a bit easier, because now I can afford to do a silly little maneuver. Because now with him standing there, I can trade one of his swords over and potentially get the capture. One of those swords being the sleep sword, I believe. It's D rank, so let's go ahead and put you to sleep. There we go. Perfect, perfect. For crying out loud, 3 more weeks and I would have earned myself a transfer to the capital. What did I do to deserve all this? Honkshu, Honkshu. Go to sleep now. Okay. Still doable. Still possible. Worst case is that Samir probably doesn't make it. But we'll burn that bridge when we get there, I reckon. Okay, please don't crit here. I guess I could bronze bow in theory. No, the bronze bow's gone. Please don't crit. I guess if you do, it's kind of funny, but good. Okay, now we see how this turn goes. Worst case scenario is Alva dies at the end of the phase, I think, because 2 range should move last. Okay, 2 range moves last. So worst case here is that Alva should live now. Yeah, she'll survive now. Okay. She'll live. Nice dodge. She's got enough res to survive 1 bolting. So now we see who the primary desired target is for the bolting stuff. Let's see what happens. You lowlife, it's time for the sword of the law to deliver justice. Perish. Okay, so Alva is the preferred target. Good dodge. Very, very good dodge. Okay, I think I see a plan. A plan forms. So how far out of range? Okay. So Samir from full HP can survive a bolting as well. But he does have to be full HP. And he can't be weighed down either. So I'm going to trade. Let's see. I guess I could vulnerary him. If I really want to, I can vulnerary him. Of course, this guy's got silver stuff. Laurencio survives the bolting. Does he have enough luck? He has enough luck. He's not going to get killed by bolting. Good. Cynthia. Okay, I'm gonna capture this guy with Anatoliji. Or this madam with Anatoliji. Very good. Yeah, get away from me. Well, she is captured, so she didn't die. Nice little thing there from him. Okay, strength and speed. Love to see it. What's up, Roche? Great to see you. We're in a very tense circumstance. Hopefully we'll make it. All of our lives are on the line. You've got such little speed that you're not doubling anybody, even if they're capturing someone. So really, if I want to, I can even go as far as just holding on to some people for a moment. And even escaping with some. I have to keep Ginapro back. I'm gonna go right here with him and heal with the Spring Sun on Alba. Made Winter's Day too. Nice, nice. That's good to hear. Hopefully that is a fun little thing. I did see about that. I'm not very good at Guilty Gear, so I decided not to interfere, so to say. Let's see. Okay, so I think my play here is to unequip Alba and go back. Can I do that? Unequip Alba. Stand right here. This way, she's not getting any kills. You're gonna be dealing 8 damage now? Or 4 damage. Lost to 5 points. Beat Elray and Professor Bopper. Nice. Truly gaming, I see. So if I put you here, I can grab a couple of things from her. Mend Staff, Angelic Robe. I'm okay with losing the Fire Tome and the Iron Axe, I believe. Put you right here. Heal you up. Whoosh, back to full. Good job. Magic, that's all we need. Never played Guilty Gear before or any fighting game, probably. That makes sense. It's a hard one to get into, for sure. Okay, so I'm going to take her and leave, is my plan. But do I have a vulnerary lying around? I do have one on him. Let's see. I guess I could just get out of here with Samir if I really wanted to. I have the capability to dance for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just get out of here with him. I do have that capability. Worst case scenario, worst case of basically all time, is that Alva dies on the enemy phase, and if she does, it's the last action taken, and so then everyone else can get out. So what I'm gonna do is trade, I guess, the silver bow, because I don't really need the gray gem, even though it would be nice to have. Maybe I'll do it like this. I'll trade you the glass axe. Then trade the silver bow, like that. Then we dance for him. Go up here. Well, hold on. First, you trade the Iron Emblem over. Hang out there. You trade... you trade the silver bow over. Take the gray gem, and get out of here. Lady Luck is on my side once again. Or by my side once again. There's also no reason for her to continue to be around. If Ezekiel can get out of range, then that would be ideal. But he could also tank an attack, theoretically. So maybe I'll make him go this way, so that he can do his attack tanking. Maybe I'll make everyone just go this way, except for her, who I have to get out of here right now. To get out of here. I made it. Everyone, please stay safe. And then Carmella can take off as well. This isn't like 3 range or something, is it? 1 to 2? Okay. Everyone survives the bolting, except for theoretically an Alva who gets hit by everything. So we're gonna hope, potentially cope. If I could, I would love to rescue drop Iblis to right here, which I can do, I believe, so that she's got an additional bit of a void. So let's do that, and let's see what happens. Okay, it's scary up in here, no doubt about that. Alright, we want 1 dodge. 1 dodge, Alba. Good. Now she'll live. She'll live 1 more turn. Okay. The second dodge would be helpful as well. Okay. If she could theoretically survive all the boltings, that would be ideal. Do I have a barrier staff on hand? I think that would make all the difference. Laurencio gets targeted. He's not gonna get, he's not gonna get killed because can't double with bolting. Okay. Theoretically not that bad. Now, is there anyone who could replace Alva and be a little bit better off? Carmela could, in theory, stand there and take a total of 8 damage if unequipped from that front guy. 8 damage plus 20 damage from bolting would allow her to survive unequivocally every single turn. The issue then becomes the rune sword guys in the back. Or even worse than that, Megret getting to attack with absolutely nothing because he has no 3 range. Or 2 range even. Okay, so Alva. If I shove Alva, I might be able to get out with her. Well, anyway, what have you got? Iron Axe and Fire? Is there anyone that has open slots that I could take those things off with? Ezekiel in theory, but I think if he leaves, then it's over, right? Well, this is doable. It is theoretically always possible. Because as things are right now, if she can survive... If she can dodge 2 of them, then she's okay. So she'll live for another turn if that's the case. He can't leave if other people are on the map. Right. That's what I was worried about. So... let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here with you. Well, I'll get out of here with Laurencio first. Because he is a... well... if he's gonna continuously get attacked, then he's ideal to keep around. So if I could get rid of the boltings, then I can survive. I just have to take 3 boltings in theory. I mean, as it is right now anyway, it's very likely that she dies. And if she dies, then I can leave anyway. It's not ideal, of course, but as it is right now, she can survive and is actively surviving. Take, and then take and drop. She might honestly be better off holding a lance anyway. No, she wouldn't. I can't let her get a kill. If she dies, it's the last action taken of the turn anyway, is what I'm getting at. So, as unfortunate as it would be, it would allow for everyone else to escape. I'm gonna go ahead and escape with him. Okay, and I'm gonna keep Yahshua around for some healing. Ezekiel's got to stay as well. I'm gonna try to keep everyone in range of the Bard for maximum avoid. And then everyone else can escape. If she dies, it's the last action taken of the turn. So we're gonna hope here. See what happens. She's just got to dodge, I think, 2 now. Which, not ideal. She's got to dodge at least 1, actually. If she can dodge 1 of the 2, then she lives. Gotta dodge bolting or else Alva's out of the picture. I hate to do it, but... She was gonna be a hard one to save anyway. 44? What's it gonna be, Alva? Ah, rest in peace. What a legend she was. Please, forgive me. Ah. Well, with her sacrifice, everyone else can leave. I'm gonna let him try to escape last. I don't know how to feel about leaving the others behind. Rest in peace, Alva. She was a legend. Finally, the sunlight kisses my face again. Alrighty, that was a bad one. We lost 2 of our best. All this adrenaline's making my head spin. Unlucky. Darn, I almost kind of kicked the bucket. He did almost, as a matter of fact. Lost 2 pretty good ones, yeah. I'm not accustomed to this kind of physical effort. We'll make it. It's a shame, but we'll make it. Jeez, what a pain. Indeed. Should be fine? Yeah, we'll be okay. I hope this is the last time I have to do something like this. Me too. Me too. Piece of cake. I don't know about that one. And then, at long last, time to skedaddle. Rest in peace, Alva. Jeez, and rest in peace, Terry, as well. Run for your lives. Zeke, do you have a light? We still have Carmela, that's true. You really need to smoke a cigarette right now. No, you don't. Ah, do you want to try doing that thing? What the heck are you both babbling about? Guys, get away or you'll get burned. On 3. 1, 2, 3. For the love of the goddess, what the heck just happened? Captain, it's a dust explosion. It's not safe to go any further. Dang you, Langenberg. Dinkelberg. As soon as the dust settles down, charge. Garode. At your command, Marcus Lafayette. You imbecile, how could you let that bunch of dunderheads get away? Well... You seem to have swallowed your tongue. Perhaps your subordinate can give me some more information. Sergeant. Unlucky, she's not making it with us. Wonder what the guy who made a huge deal out of me making profile picture would react if you made Yahashua? Don't worry about it. People's reactions, if they're negative, are not worthwhile anyway, I've discovered. The capture mission by refusing... Wait, I missed the first. Captain Garode sabotaged the capture mission by refusing to call in reinforcements. Belfio, you. Silence, so this is how it is. This is on level with high treason, Garode. Please, your grace, reconsider your choice. As if I had to say on that matter, Langenberg's escape from the Deathly Nightshade will be on the cover of every newspaper in the country. You can't cover up something of this magnitude. As Veronica's territory is not under my jurisdiction, I cannot take care of this personally, but know that your Lord Father will be utterly enraged to receive news of what has happened. Your rank will probably allow you to avoid the death penalty, but beyond that I can't promise you anything. And now quickly, send a squad to support Magritte. As you command. Okay. Place he ought to live. I think we lost them. Freedom, my beloved, I missed you so much. We're unbeatable. Well, some of us are. If the walls of that prison haven't stopped us, nothing can. Do you want us to get caught before we even have time to catch our breath? Don't be such a killjoy. How can you not be thrilled by the fact that you barely dodged the cold arms of death? Zeke's always on fire at the end of every mission. Jerez is right. A new portrait. Chief, we're not out of danger yet. We may never be again. Helena, do you remember the days in which stealing a necklace from a posh granny felt like the heist of the century? Heard someone else died? Yeah, Ava got out of there, or she didn't make it out of there. Getting some more watermelon. It's a great time of year for watermelon. I miss those lighthearted moments. My bounty, the crown being constantly at our heels, the sorcerer. It's a lot to process. It's the only thing I feel right now is an endless sense of exhaustion. The me of a year ago has absolutely not taken into account the consequences of his actions. The thrill of stealing more and more sought-after and precious items has blinded me. If it weren't for Iblis and Jerez, we would all still be in those cells, if not worse. I've repeatedly put you in danger. Thought of dismantling the gangs gets stronger and stronger in my head every minute. You treacherous snake, what about me? I put my neck on the line to save your sorry behind, and this is how you repay me? This is what I get for associating with the likes of you. Get your hands off me. I intend to keep my promise. Let me finish my words. Even if my desire were to grow bigger, my heart would not allow such a thing. After today's night, each of us has become an enemy of Vestria and its people. Breaking up the group would leave each and every one of you at the mercy of who knows what. Comrades, I request your help. I no longer believe I have the ability to make such an operation. I need you and your support. Boss, this sob talk is not your thing. When we decided to follow you, we knew the risk we were taking. That is correct. Leaving your side is the least of our ideas. They aren't disciplined, but at least your men care about you, and I'm sure you feel the same way about them. Take the advice of a good old friend. Hold on 'em tight. Very well. It will be necessary to devise new action plans, new escape routes. I should probably study more glyphs. And there he goes. You think he's okay. But of course, a man who speaks to his people with such passion cannot but have lucid ideas. and yet it's strange to see him wearing his heart on his sleeve. I guess experiences of this caliber change people. Give him some time, he'll be alright. If you say so. Alrighty, that was a very fun map. That was a very, very fun map indeed. I did get punished for my greed on a number of fronts, but I think it was fair, honestly. It's very understandable, very warranted. I'm at the mercy of RNG at the end of the day. So, she couldn't always survive, couldn't always dodge. Helena's journal. Year 834, 6th day of the 10th month. Cloudy weather, mild winds. As much of the group tried to reassure Ezekiel, he hasn't spoken to anyone for a couple of days, limiting himself to some orders of a few words. Without food supplies and any way to store water, the only way we could meet needs was some wild berries and unripe fruit from an orchard. We considered stealing what was necessary, but every village we ran into was teeming with soldiers. Our only hope is to find an isolated hamlet and come up with a plan on the spot. I hope Lady Luck hasn't turned her back on us. Me too. A 2-hour first map. I guess we've got about one more in us then. I can't afford to stream 6 hours every single week, unfortunately. Oh geez, I might actually have to get up here and find a hair tie because I don't have one. It's getting very hot in here, so if you'll excuse me for just a moment, I shall briefly return. Okay, there we go. Hairband, pause. Yeah, absolutely. And with, excuse me, I also ate half a brownie while I was gone. They were available and I couldn't resist. With such a simple action, I have transformed into a factory worker. Alrighty. Evilus, might I trouble you with a question? You already have, but go on. You've been alive for quite some time, yes. Would you happen to know anything about the War of the Chrysanthemums? That's not what we called it, but yes, I was. Would you be so kind as to tell me about it? If you wish not to speak of it, I will respect that, of course. It was a repulsive sight. They trampled men beneath acrid claws, turned families into dust with their wicked gaze, and scorched the earth with a foul breath. That is an odd perspective from one who ought sympathize with the dragons. Do you sympathize with the men who met us with the same wrath? No, I suppose I don't. Sorry if this is an unpleasant memory for you. On the contrary, I'm pleased that you asked. How so? If my stone is never recovered, I will become just like the very monsters that ravaged men in the past. I would ask of you in that moment not to remember me as I am. Look on me instead as no more than a rabid dog that needs to be put down. That is certainly a grim prospect. I shall pray that that day never comes. Ooh. I like this map palette. Green units. Very green units. Hey, yo. That middle one, though. Yes, an ideal looking character. Also, somewhat Dorcas-inspired. Almost Dorcas Marcus-esque over here on the side. I like them all. Homeboy on the left is an unfortunate case, I suppose. He has a type, I have a type. I have a type, that is for sure. We managed to warn in time those who were working in the fields. Now they're all barricaded inside the church. Those things completely destroyed my cabbage field, and to think it was a great vintage. Father, this is... my voice. F-type is female? You're right. You're right about that. Father, this is no time to think about your kitchen garden. Father, Firenze, what is the state of the nearby area? I bear dreadful news, my darling. We're killing him. The entirety of Sesterzi Isle is surrounded. I doubt we'll be able to get help from the neighboring villages. So there's only 3 of us. 4. Miss Parsley, are you sure you want to take part in this fight? Deeply revealed. It is. I would prefer you go back inside and help the wounded. Thank you for the thought, my dear, but I'm the only healer young enough to afford being on the battlefield. Worry not, the village is in good hands of Father Paolo and Dr. Dane. Miss Parsley is right. Without a field medic, we won't last very long. Don't forget about us. A lot of units. Oh. Turtle, geez, we've already talked about this. This is not a casual sparring session among friends. That got dark really quickly? Well. It'll happen, I suppose. Go back to your homes immediately. Please, Irene, try to understand our position. We cannot simply stay idle and wait while when our fellow citizens risk their lives to protect us. Father? Well, these kids wish to one day become soldiers, am I right? This is a mission worthy of a heart eager to protect what it holds dear. Fine, but make me a promise. As soon as the situation gets dire, I want you to retreat. Furthermore, this is the only battle I will allow you to partake in. We'll keep our word. Very well, hold your position tightly. We're outnumbered to an inconceivable level. We cannot allow ourselves even a single casualty. Did I make myself clear? As clear as a bell. We trust your guidance. Everyone, please stay safe. To be fair, the village is surrounded by red units. That is true. That is true. I cannot manufacture circumstances which are bound to happen. Bells of violence? Exactly. People, I have good and bad news. I don't think anyone is in the mood to play right now. Cut to the chase. So, the village we're heading for doesn't seem to be guarded by crown soldiers. Lucky us, I can't wait to grab something that takes the sour taste of unripe apples out of my mouth. I like unripe apples. I like apples straight up just at all. However, it's in the middle of a phantom attack. Say what? What I just said may have been a slight understatement. The area behind the hill is flooded with those things. To heck with that, this is the last thing we need. We're in no condition to endure such a confrontation. What's the big deal? Why don't we just circle the area? It's not a viable option. We won't be able to march for more than 2 days with the resources at our disposal. You guys are getting lost in a glass of water. This is our big chance. The locals will be grateful if we get rid of the phantoms. We wouldn't need to steal anything for a change. Have you lost your mind? All those enemies. Moreover, if that man were to happen to be around, let's take it with strategy. Why would that guy even bother to come to such a remote village when he can just use his phantom? What if he was able to control them only up to a certain distance? Applying the principle of parsimony might aid us greatly. Why don't we get closer and check it for ourselves? From a safe distance, obviously. Fine. Okay. I can't see him. And I do not perceive his aura. Put your trust in me. It is something you won't forget with ease. Are you really sure you want to proceed? As painful as it is, confronting these creatures seems to be the most reasonable choice. If life were easy, where would the excitement be? Am I right, Chief? I will not oppose your will. Let's settle this quickly. The less time we spend on the battlefield, the better. Move it. Boss, where are you going? Don't engage on your own. Don't engage. Sigurd, let's go. It gets +5 movement. Short axe, Veritium, a body ring. Well. So is it... Let's see. I'm not sure why it's marking some of these guys. Maybe it's just the valuable stuff that's being marked? I don't know. Or wait. Phantom... Yeah, okay, I'm not really sure why they're being marked, but that's fine. Here's a hero with a secret book, a Sunblade, hits res in melee range, melee and at range, and a Silver Axe. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So I guess we'll have a quick overview of these guys. Here's Cheese. A wizard with great potential and a passion for frogs. What a legend that the legend of Cheese. And here's Turtle. Your average point choker, a soy sauce enjoyer. Yes, of course. Here's Firenze, an insecure man but endowed with great willpower. He's an experienced hunter. I don't think he's going to make it through this map. Something tells me that he's not going to be fine. Kanto Plus, that's pretty cool. Here's Irene, a social knight with 10 strength, 12 speed, 11 skill, 7 defense, basically my ideal type of unit. Has swap. What does he have? Does he have anything special? Just Kanto Plus? An energetic woman who aspires to become the strongest warrior in her family. Of course, with a master seal no less. Sword, an iron spear. That's pretty cool. Here's Angelo, retired veteran of the Vestrian army, loves to tell cheesy jokes with a great bow. A bow used by the bravest of warriors, a 2 to 3 range PRF, hurlbat and iron axe. Nice. A rank in bows, 17 strength. That's what we like to see. Did we just discover a second version of Carmela who can theoretically eventually go on to double people? And Miss Parsley, a sweet and respected figure in Primula Village. She enjoys baking with a hit staff, plus 30 hit for 1 turn. We actually just got Shell, yep. And then a heal staff, I like her face. With a, just Kanto, that's fine. As the healer, that'll be more than enough. Pretty cool. Let's give it up for Angelo. Gotta be one of the units you've ever used, really. Who's Angelo? Angelo. Oh, Angelo, yeah. I'm definitely going to enjoy him. I like me a good, robust warrior, very high strength, good enough speed to not get doubled. Pretty high strength, very good constitution. Gonna be a fantastic addition to our roster, I'm sure. A Gaiden bow, 1 to 3 range, not effective against flyers, and can't crit. Well, this one's better than the other Gaiden bow, so that's nice. Horse Slayer, bronze axe. Some pretty cool stuff lying around. A bean, a magical bean with mysterious properties. Is that like our, what is it, our equivalent to the, what's it called? Aphis drops? Rest in peace, Coventry, we're bringing Cynthia. I think the rest of these 3 are chilling in the convoy, the unit convoy. Well, let's see if our stuff gets sent back to convoy. If we have an Iron Emblem in here, then it does, and if not, then rest in peace. Wait, Devil Spear's back, so I didn't leave her with an Iron Emblem then? Because Devil Spears... Did I keep the Devil Spear? I'm pretty sure I didn't. No, I did, because it was on Homeboy. Well, rest in peace. At least we still have an Iron Emblem. Sleep Edge, we can put that away, grab this bronze sword. That'll be fine. Give Ezekiel his stuff back. Love Promise. Sleep Edge, maybe. I'll give him an elixir. Feels good to have one of them lying around. Maybe one for you as well. That'll be enough for him. Trade the Iron Emblem over to... I don't know, who's likely to get crits. Maybe Laurencio? Probably Laurencio. Yeah, I'll give it to him. He can have the Iron Emblem. Probably just gonna give up the spear game with him. Where is it? There it is. Steel Axe, Hurlbat, Halberd, and Glass Axe should get us through this map. Accuracy is gonna be a bit low, but it'll be how it do. Angelic Robe. Now that's gonna be a fun one. Who do I want to give that over to? Let's see. Who am I gonna give that over to? I think I might give it to Cynthia. It's either gonna be Cynthia or possibly Yahashua, because him being able to survive stuff would be really convenient with his high speed and his ability to kind of hold the line with his defenses. Carmela and Antoligi are doing fine. I could promote Antoligi right away. I'll promote Cynthia next, I think. Her getting some more magic would be really nice. Let's see, who else? Maybe I'll promote her right away. She'll get some more con potentially. She can talk with Turtle, that's kind of funny. Maybe she knows him. Maybe she could use the Angelic Robe. Let's see. I think I'm gonna give it over to her. I like her. My type is girl, and she is assuredly girl, at least as far as I know. If I'm wrong, then so be it, but that is my assumption, and I'm going to stick with it. And even if I'm wrong, my opinion does not change. So, I'll be keeping her. There we go. Grey gem I can go ahead and sell. Pokemon music, love it. Okay, Bronze Spear I could probably put away for now as well. I could give that over to somebody else, or maybe swap that around with something. Take the lower use one. No, I'll take the Axe Reaver. That'll be good this map. Elena, I've got a silver bow now, so that's gonna be nice. I also want a longbow back. Put away the steel bow and grab the longbow, and then Carmela can have... Put that away, put the heal shroom away, hold on to it, maybe for the future. Sword Reaver, Quick Axe, steel bow, longbow. Kinda wanna give her something a little bit more moderate to attack with, so the Iron Axe will be the play. I did lose one, unfortunately, so maybe it wouldn't be the worst to buy another one, but it's like 700, so maybe not. He's chilling. I'm gonna give his staff over to Yashua. Feels a little bit better on him. Put the unlock staff away. Let's see, that should work. Maybe give him this men's staff. Glass Spear can go in the convoy for now. I'll leave him with the kill sword. Glass Spear could honestly go to Laurencio, and he could just hold on to it. That could be his, like, one capture weapon, and then I can give the other one over to Samir. And that way we've got capture utility all over the place. I think that should be good. I think that'll work. Okay, so, Phantom, Flamberge. I'm not going to worry too much about capturing this map, I think. There'll be some things that I'm sure that I'll want, but I'm not going to get too caught up into it. Steel Axe, Iron Axe, there's an arena. Well, well. Can we check the shops really quick? Ooh, some good stuff. Killer Lance would be nice, Killer Axe would be even better, Killer Bow would be kind of insane. Master Bow for sale as well. Interesting, interesting. Well, let's see. If I was a little bit more on my game with the stealing of stuff and things, that would have been nice. A Brave B-rank tome. Spring Sun. Physics Staff. Well, there's some very good stuff on sale here, so maybe we should be greedy and gather up all the things to sell. Do I have anything as it is that I could sell? I might sell an elixir and see how much they're worth. I'll see how much the good berry is worth as well. Probably get rid of this bronze spear, maybe this iron spear. Anything else? I could potentially get rid of the unlock staff, we'll see. I'll get rid of this elixir, that's a fair amount of money for that. Get rid of these two, I'll keep the good berry and I'll keep the unlock staff. I'm sure they'll come in handy. Bronze bow. Is there anyone I could give the bronze bow to? Funnily enough, losing those 2 units has opened the way for 2 more units, so that's nice. Because otherwise, I think if they were still here, then Anatole G and probably Gaina Pro are going to be benched this map. But they'll get 1 more. Brave Tome is concerning. It is indeed. It is indeed very concerning. But hopefully we'll be able to get a hold of one. Rapier and a Rescue Staff. That's very handy. Sword Reaver, Steel Sword. You don't move, though. Okay, so we're going to be capturing this guy for sure. Helena, let's see. Jarvis can go here. I don't have the hammer, I never did capture one of those. So I'm gonna have to get through one of these guys through alternate means, probably with the rapier. Map is more chill than the others, awesome. That sounds wonderful. I could definitely use that. Let's see, generally, fair enough. Fair enough. I will try it out. I saw the arena over there. Hopefully we actually get to play in the arena a little bit. I do like games that allow me to experience the arena good and proper without having to worry too much about being optimal about everything. Swap you 2 around and move you up here. You can go right here and then swap with you. Okay. Family bonds. Let's get it. Okay. So first and foremost, I do want to see about getting that bean. Steel bow up here, a little bit sus. Gray gem. Survive and defeat boss, 1 of 8 turns. Okay. I can do that, and we get these guys right away. So here's Cheese. Pretty funny growth rates, all things considered. 40 magic, 45 speed. Pretty standard mage. He would have been a lot of fun if we could have carried him along with us, but unfortunately he's merely going to get cheesed. Here's Turtle with the steel blade and iron sword. Banger song, by the way. This one goes hard. 10 strength, 12 skill, 10 defense. Big fan. Big fan indeed. He seems very fun. Alright, and then here's Ferenz. 35 strength, 35 skill, 40 speed. By all means, not too bad. 9 strength, 10 speed. Understandable. We'll see what he can do. Maybe he can beat up on this mage a little bit. Or weaken the fighter for me. Here's Irene, currently one of my favorites for sure. 30 strength, 35 speed, 25 defense, pretty good skill and luck, pretty much your standard cavalier with 17 aids. She's going to be great at capturing, or she's going to have a lot of con capability for capturing. I do like that the female social knights are not restricted in this way. Master Seal is available. I don't think anyone here can promote with it right away. Miss Parsley with 80 magic, 70 speed, 30 defense, 35 res. She seems ridiculous. She seems absolutely incredible. Here's hoping that we can potentially give some level ups, and that would be nice. Some level ups through the use of the hit staff potentially. Grants 30 hit for 1 turn, 1 to 3 range. Well, with 4 level ups, I think she would pop off pretty good. And then of course, the big man Angelo, 50 strength, pretty low everything else. He's literally shale, but we'll take it. We'll take it. He's got his 2 to 3 range bow, Pearl Bat, and Iron Axe. Sure, we'll be having a great time all around. Fire Physics, Steel, and Flamberge. Fair enough. Quick Spear, that's a fun one. Horse Slayer, so we can't really go too far in on this situation. Let's see. I'm gonna let you get baited by this guy. Steel Blade up. Maybe weaken with you. How's our capture stats gonna be? Are they gonna be decent? Probably not. Let's see, Steel Bow is not gonna weaken quite enough. Maybe Hurlbat? Hurlbat could be good. Gonna need to deal a lot of damage to get through. Can't really afford to do that. I think I'm just gonna let that guy perish, fall to the wayside. He's only dealing 1 times 2 to this guy anyway, so it should be alright. Hopefully he's not killing Cheese or anything. Cheese from Sonic the Hedgehog. So Iron Axe plus Cheese would get the job done. But I think I'd rather hang out down here and potentially kill this guy right away. Let's try that. Good. Didn't get that miss. Love to see Angelo in action already. Relatively low accuracy, but I guess that guy was a mage, so it does make sense. Okay, so Steel right there would allow for her to get the kill afterwards. Good setup. There we go. Oh, never mind, he's trash. As expected, of course, of course. Does have that Canto Plus though, so I guess he'll make do. We actually double with the Iron Spear. Well, I think that's going to be worth it then. Maybe this is a good opportunity to use the Hit Spear, or the Hit Staff. Get to try that out. Very wonderful palettes all around. I like the green and sort of darker shades motif. Big fan. Love anything in green though. Okay, so here's hoping we don't miss this. Can't afford to miss a 99. He can't afford to miss a 71 though. Maybe it was good to get that RNG out of the way then. I might promote her right away. She seems really good. She seems really, really good. She's only way down by 1 by the Steel Sword. 10 strength, 12 speed is going to go hard. Promotion gains would be a big help as well. So, we'll do the best we can within our means. Let's see, okay, so this one. This little circumstance. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this with Anatoliji. These knights are no joke. I've been a fan of the knights choking the points and still being very threatening targets. You can't just waltz into them all willy-nilly. Gotta actually use your effective weapons and whatnot. So if we weaken a bit with Lady... Let's see, maybe we weaken a bit with someone else, I don't know. Bit of a shame to be 1 damage off with the Glass Axe. That would have been a very nice little reward. Levis Lancia. Alright, maybe Ezekiel with the Love Promise could get his talk conversation and also weaken. Hey Anatoliji. Oh, Chief, you need something. I've heard you're a poetry buff. That is correct. I wouldn't consider myself an expert, but sometimes I take delight in writing something. I've composed something recently. Want to take a look? With pleasure. I never liked winter. It's the season in which the bloodiest of warlords puts his sword away. The period in which a peasant satisfied with his good work takes refuge in the comfort and affection of his hearth. For an adventurer like myself, winter offers nothing. Where is the sun? Promise of vitality and delicious fruits. And holy moly. Wait, is it? Oh, I'm gonna keep calling him Anta Luigi. It's really funny. Where is the gentle sea breeze of a summer evening, inspiring dreams and great loves? What I have left is to take shelter from the wind and wait for the graceful kiss of the spring sun. So, what do you think? I'll be frank, there's not a lot of technique or stylistic expression in this poem. But luckily that isn't the most important part. You managed to put your feelings on a piece of paper, and you did it enjoying yourself. That's remarkable. Oh, and here I thought I wrote complete garbage. I have a future as a great poet. Hold your horses. You need to study and write for a long time before you'd be able to compose something really special. It's a long journey of self-exploration. Man, you guys always manage to make things sound boring. Whoops, didn't mean to skip whatever that was. Oh, okay. That's all that there was then. Alrighty. An 86 miss, you know what? It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen, and it finally did. So, I can't really complain too much, I guess. I will, but I can't. So, we'll see what happens with regard to this homeboy down here. There it is. It was always bound to occur. It was always gonna happen. It wasn't a matter of, like, whether it'll happen. It's a matter of when it'll happen, as it tends to be. Bronze sword and body ring. This guy's got a rescue staff. I don't want to let him get away with the rapier. I can kill this one. I don't mind that too much. Steel spear. Okay. Can Yahashua perhaps capture? 6 con with a thief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'd have to shove her at least once. Or maybe just go down here, kill this guy with a heavy spear. Let's do that. And then maybe capture with the Brave Lance. It was always going to happen though. Love to see it almost. It's gotten to the point where sometimes I'll be at work and I'll look down at my phone. Great level up there. And it'll be like, it'll be at 86% and I'll just like recoil a bit. It's like, yep, I guess it would be. I guess now it's gonna be a bad day. Okay, so potentially maybe we just weaken a bit. Hopefully we avoid critting as well. I don't have to capture this one, but if I'm going to, then... Another 86, though, that's wild. Cat's got to capture using the Brave Lance. I guess potentially it would have been better to use the other thing, the Bronze Lance. But that's fine. Okay, and you're gonna hurt, but you're not gonna double, and that's the main thing. That's what counts at the moment. A killer axe. For sale, I think. Okay. Well, you're gonna die to Yahashua. So maybe what I do is talk to Yahashua and then swap. Because you'll survive both of them. Alrighty. What a nice pendant, the one you wear around your neck. Thanks. Must be really important to you considering the way you clutch at it. It's a gift from someone special. My wife gave it to me the day we married. Oh, knowing that someone is wait for you with open arms shakes the fatigue of the most arduous battles. You must really miss her. I guess I do, but it doesn't really matter. My wife, my family, my military career. They're all things from the past. I'm a free man now. This is the path I've taken and I will not go back. You want me to go back, or you won't go back because you don't want to, or because you can't? He looks miserable? He is a bit miserable. What kind of question is that? Come on, I'm not asking anything special of you. If your ideas are solid, explaining your reasoning should be easier than eating a piece of cake. Fine, would you at least lend me your ear for a moment? If you insist. Where to begin? In my youth, I fell madly in love with the maiden. Her genuine ways, her delicate delivery. She was a radiant presence that made my days refulgent. I courted her for what seemed like 10 years. Many of my peers called me insane and disillusioned, but over time we built a close friendship rooted in deep respect. One day, much to my delight, she gave in to my advances. I felt like the king of the world. Even today, I still think those were my happiest days. However, I made a mistake. For all these years, I thought my job was over, and I rested on my laurels. It's got a little pipe? Yep. After a short time, the poor soul was afflicted by numerous predicaments, and as to be expected, she counted on me. However, I found myself contemptuously cold towards her. Mind me, I was still in love with her, but I wasn't willing for the idyllic peace that I'd formed in my head to be shaken by turmoil. Very soon I found myself fleeing from my problems, and eventually I broke her trust. In a matter of weeks, what I did became public knowledge, and all I had left to confront myself with reality. I denied everything as her eyes filled with tears. What she told me stayed in my head for a long time. She said that she didn't care much about the state of our relationship, but the fact I had betrayed her trust filled her with deep sorrow. After that day, she vanished from my life. I didn't even try to remedy my mistakes. At the time, I was too proud for such an act of humility. For a long time, I believed that every mishap I stumbled upon in my life was because of this grave sin. Well, I don't think the story of an old man self-pitying his youthful deeds can help you appease your restlessness, but I hope you understand that love is a constant struggle, selfless in nature. Things don't always go the way we'd like them to. We don't live in a fairy tale. The crucial thing is to try to communicate your feelings and find a solution together. I'm a man too, and I know how hard it is to put our sentiment into words, but I know even better that you are aware that your wife doesn't deserve what is happening to her. At the moment, things aren't that simple. I have a high treason charge on my shoulders. Even if I wanted to go back, my head would be on a pike before I could even get to the doorstep of my house. Nevertheless, I have to thank you for your time, old man. You gave me something to think about. Bye now, stay safe. I have sensed that he wasn't entirely honest with me. Wow. That was a very, very powerful conversation. Big fan of that one. That was intense, in all honesty. But, I don't know. At least we know what's up with Yahashua now. Rest in peace, the homie. I reckon he did it to himself, but still yet, rest in peace, the homie. Probably not worth it to use Silverbow on this guy. Wonder if I could potentially kill this guy with the wind? I reckon the thief's probably gonna get away. Oh well, with time I could catch up. It'll work out. It'll work out. It always do. Let's see. Can we quick bow kill this guy? Good. I'll do that then. Good old Yahashua. Wonder what's up with Laurencio. I wonder if they're gonna have another talk here in a couple of maps. Maybe there's something else going on. Let's see. Well, guess in the meanwhile, I'll do this. Get some attacks in. If I take the damage, then so be it. And old Samir can finish the job. I guess I can get the Cynthia and Genipro talk as well. I do like this little way of doing this. Like, supports were removed, I guess, because it was a bit much, but these little conversations are quite interesting. Genipro, just who I was looking for. Might you lend me your ear for but a moment? Again, this wouldn't happen to be another confession, would it? Goodness, but how did you guess? Is the staining of my soul so thorough as to give me some sinful pallor? Well, this is a shame. Oh, but how I've endeavored so to cleanse myself of this rot. Fair lady, I must make a confession of my own. I worry about you. Seems every night that you come seeking forgiveness from me, yet each time you seem no closer to forgiving yourself. But they call me a murderer, father. Oh, that type of confession. Okay. My very name, cursed. How am I to go on? Such despondency. You choke yourself on your own gloom. All right. I'm here for you as ever. Tell me again the theater. The theater. The theater. Oh, how terrible and how great my crimes were that night. For though our steel clashed as fiction, the blood let was all too real. At the apex of our performance, with all the world our audience, did my focus waver. A single misstep and the blade did arc so, sailing by its mark and slashing instead for the throat of my partner. She gets more histrionic with each retelling of the tale. Pink girl hot, I agree. And so it was that I traded my gowns for rags, the cuff of my sleeve replaced by the cuff of cold steel. These hands so gentle misused by the fates for an act most cruel. But I swear to you, father, it was an accident. It was an accident, as you've said before, and as I have assured you, the goddess can plainly see. She's not so blind to the hearts of men as the lawmen. Yet despite this, your despair never wanes. Indeed, it waxes. Perhaps the guilt lies not in your actions, but in the victim. Oh, I doubt it. Why does she kill people for us if she's so upset over an accidental murder? Nah. It's funny. That's a very good quote. I like that one. Oh, but of course, this is not to say I do not mourn the man so. His life was cut so short, so suddenly by the cruel machinations of misfortune. A misfortune that guided by my hand as though I were its arbiter. And yet, well, I suppose he was a man with many enemies and few friends. While I may mourn his death, I suspect there are few who would celebrate his life. I see. Then if the fault of your anguish lies not with him, then it lies with you. Cynthia, you know this. The goddess is watching you very closely. Oh, is she? Apologies, Father, but I would prefer if my sinful self wasn't darkening her doorstep, so to speak. But you misunderstand. She is not watching as a parent may watch a troublesome child, but as a mentor may watch their most promising protege. Literally just Dorian Gray. I don't know what that is, but that's pretty cool if so. I don't understand. Let me put it this way. This is but another scene in the epic of your life. From The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde? Okay. The second act turn, when things may seem at their lowest. Your greatest, most defining acts are yet to come, and the goddess is your audience. That which you do next is what you will be the true... Wait. That which you do next is what will be the true make of you are. Okay. You need not apologize to the goddess, nor ask for her forgiveness. Simply show her that you are more than this, and the staining of your soul shall cease. You truly think so? Yes, be the best you can be, Cynthia. Help those in need, use your talents for good. Leave this world a better place than you entered it, and your soul will be redeemed ere long. Of course, I have a whole life yet to live. Father, your words are inspiring as always. When I feel my resolve wavering, I will endeavor to remember your words. Okay, that was a cool little conversation. I did indeed like that one. Alrighty. And now on to the violence, the combat, where we all commit war crimes and kill. That's the essence of Fire Emblem right there, I believe. Okay, so across these two, I have a lot of options and a lot of enemies that need to be killed. Here's hoping I can catch up to that thief up top with time. Was written by the same person who wrote Nicholas from Belzeb Island. That makes sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. They do feel very similar in character. Huh. Well, either way. That's nice. That's nice. It's a nice little throwback. I get the vibe that, if that's the case, the person who wrote it really enjoys, like, outlandish characters. And if that's the case, I fully agree. I do too. Who was Nicholas? Wasn't he the pink-haired wyvern? Or falcon knight? I think? Maybe? Maybe I'm wrong. Pretty sure. Oh yeah? Okay. That's who it was then. Alrighty. He was. Gotcha. Alrighty, let's see how this goes. The Levis Lancia coming to destroy me as usual. Love promise. It dissipates in uses as time goes on. Literally used him well. I think it's fun. There were a lot of characters in that game though, so I definitely understand forgetting a few. Alright, cheese. What's it gonna be? Gonna break out the bees sugar? Or is it gonna be the cheeseburger? Alright, wyvern. I like turtle and cheese. They're pretty cool. Pretty talented. Really talented. Well, my words. Oh wow, actually got doubled there. Pretty talented writer, and your English not as good for such a theatrical piece of convo. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Alrighty. So that top group is definitely in some danger. We'll see what goes on with them. It is kind of funny to think that those that are up top have access to my money at the moment. Because, like, they could theoretically visit the shop and go buy something. Nicholas was one of the units who survived? True. Okay, steel bow up here. Maybe I could just shoot him. The damage output's not as good as I thought it might be. Might have to sort of wrap around in that direction in order to get everybody. Well, either way, Turtle could die here, but it would be very funny if he did. I guess I could use this guy for that, but it might not be the worst idea to let him handle this situation. Or I guess I could just great bow him from afar. Although, is this warrior gonna move? It will. Red gem though, that's kinda nice. 8 turns this map, so we've definitely got to get a move on every single turn. I've got a little bit too much allocated down here, I believe, but I'll deal with it as I have to. I'm not too worried about the Sword Reaver, so maybe I'll simply... Well, if I kill this guy first... I still gotta get to this guy as well, though. Now, you don't move. Okay, so then my course of action becomes Anatolia G potentially kill this guy? Sword Reaver, that's right. Well, still, it's not too bad. It's probably my best bet to kill this guy, so we're gonna give it a shot. Nice, good job. Cannot reave my sword if I reave your body. That's how it goes. And then hopefully Helena can finish this one off. Maybe using the... I have too many good weapons here. Should have given her something a little bit cheaper. Pondering? Draw charity. That is a crazy weapon. It's really awesome. I'm not going to use it for a circumstance like this, so rest in peace the use of Silver Bow. I feel as though I should probably be using her PRF more. The low uses makes it feel as though it's gonna go away before I know it, but I also know very well at this point that... Don't miss another 86. Okay, cool. At this point I know very well that uses are meant to be used. Very wise words, I know. PRF sword, Silver Bow, yeah, that's true. That is very true. Alright, let's go ahead and capture this guy. Get him. Rapier plus body ring. Another body ring to my lance user. To Liz. Another body ring. Amazing how that works. Simply just goes right into her inventory without even having to do anything. Gotta love it. How much con do you have? 4 and 5. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll be healing Ezekiel. Is that D rank? A rank, wow. I don't know why I thought it was D rank. There we go. Let's see, let's swap this back off of growth rates. You don't move, of course, so Steel Sword's just chilling here. This would have been a good map for a flyer, that's for sure. Maybe I'll let this top situation become what it will of its own volition. Because I kind of want to visit this house down here and see what it's got to say as well. Carmela crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna go visit this house with him. The island in the middle of the river has long been home to a certain merchant called Magone Sesterzi. The surroundings of his villa were for a long time the place where a great fair was held, where all the best products of the neighboring villages were sold. However, overnight, Sesterzi denied entry to the island to anyone. With him, there were only a few loyal guards left. It seemed the merchant never left his mansion in the last years of his life. Many years have passed since his departure. His possessions are now plundered by the most disparate bunch of thieves and ruffians. I saw some of them running away from that place, stricken with terror. I really wonder what's in there. Are we gonna get a ghost soldier, I wonder? Or are we simply going to... Let's see. What do I want to do here, exactly? I guess I'll just double up on Homeboy. Getting the kills. Well, actually, Liz could probably still, with the heavy spear, get this kill. Although... Crazy how it goes right into her inventory. Yeah, we'll heavy spear this one. We're gonna hope for the hit in a big way. And then Yahashua can get one. That should work. Should work indeed. We'll go ahead and trade this stuff off of him. Dance for you. Take and drop. And then I'll prepare to enter this village next turn, whatever it may be. You can get this kill, and then Yahashua can get some healing on her. That'll work out. Let's see, the body ring, though. I'm very fascinated by this game's use of giving out body rings moderately consistently. I like it, that's for sure. I think it's a good little bonus. But it is very fascinating. She's on her path to promotion as well. Whoosh. Maybe she's my next promo. I think it might be a good thing for her. Well, anyway, I think this upper circumstance... What level? Yeah, absolutely. I think this upper circumstance might be a bit better for me to deal with. Let's see. What are you doing? Are you getting doubled? Not quite. Guess you're getting set up for the kill. He can take a hit from the Wyvern. I trust him. Maybe. Would be nice to have an Armor Slayer, but... I just got another Rapier, it's fine. Unless I could easily capture. I'm not going to risk her actual life on this, so... Get a simple little kill. Come on, Irene. Let's get it done. Let's get it done indeed. I guess I could always Great Bow this guy as well. Although it's an 86, we would simply miss. You'll get it. You'll get the kill. You didn't get the kill, but that's okay. You... Pretty understandable. Pretty understandable combat there. Recommend giving Samir one. Plan on promoting him. He'd capture every enemy in the game if you do. Wow. Does he have that much con? I guess he does get some from promotion then. That's pretty cool. Okay, so in this circumstance then, I really do want to try to keep Turtle alive, so I'm going to allow him to attempt this. Maybe I should flip that around and let him attempt this. And then Turtle can try for this one. That seems a little bit more reasonable. Damage is a thing that I would prefer not to take much of. I like how they use the default palettes. You don't see a lot of default palette usage, I think. It's all about being shiny, which I get to. I'm always so unsure of how I feel towards the Armor Knight animations. I believe they're the Team Salvaged Armor Knight animations, because, like, the base animations for Knights are just so good. But I really like... See, my issue with the base Armor Knight animations that are edited to allow for swords and axes are that they feel a little bit underwhelming. Like, the sword one in particular doesn't feel as good as the sword swing of these Armor Knights. Oh, is he dead? Lamau. I literally don't care. I was actually going to put him into the arena anyway, so... Y'all, I'm sorry I've messed up. Hopefully he doesn't game over me. I was literally going to put him into the arena, by the way. I didn't say that, but it's true. A very cool portrait. Lord Coventry, where are you? I've been looking for you for over a week. I can't throw in the towel. I must continue my quest. My honor as a knight depends on it. Uh-oh. Go into bed. Have a good one. Have a good one, Roche. Thanks for hanging out. I guess that would have been my bonus for using Coventry. Infinite Azure. Uncounterable reverses weapon triangle. Okay. Well, is she, is it possible to speak with anybody to her? Okay, Ezekiel still can, so that's good. If that's going to be the case, then I think the way that we'll do that is we'll attack this with, well, I guess with Anatoliji. And she's a Falcon Knight? Yeah, we just got another flyer, so that's nice. And she's got Triangle Adept, Canto, Reposition, and Darting Blow, plus 5 attack speed when initiating. Well, well, what a character. What a character indeed. So we're gonna weaken this guy good and proper without getting the kill. You've still got the Glass Lance, right? So we could theoretically do 16 damage, so... Let's get the setup, my homie, my dude. 16 damage it said, right? Wyvern Rider who? True. Triangle Adept brings back bad memories. Pala moment. I feel that. Kinda considering using the edited axe armor animations for one of the wyverns. Wow. That's an interesting concept. Alright, let's kill her with this axe. It's a big rip on the glass spear. Very good weapon, but I'd rather go ahead and get the glass, or go ahead and get the killer axe. Nice level up. Oh, for one of the lords, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, you can talk, okay. It doesn't just have to be Homeboy then. I'm assuming it just has to be someone who was there whenever the deal was made, other than maybe her. Oh well, we'll try with you. Excuse me, my fair lady, have you by any chance seen the person in this portrait? His name is Coventry. We were separated during our trip. I'm terribly worried about him. It's not the first time I hear this name. Look, I have an idea. This area is very dangerous right now. Why don't you join us? You'll be safer and you'll have more eyes to lean on. I cannot express how much this would help me. I'll be scouting the area. I pray that everything goes well. Whoosh. Me when I. Same, honestly. That is highly relatable. No problem at all, that's very funny. But here she is, me when I explode into the void upon Alyssa. Yeah, Alyssa right here. So, 8 strength, 13 speed, 13 luck, 6 and 8 on her defenses and res. With 28 HP, she's incredible. Very low growth rates, of course, but that is to be expected. She's very, very good. I don't think I have to tell anybody that much. She's very, very good. Has D rank in swords, C rank in lances, has a nice little PRF, and a Levis Lancia. My face when nobody uses Liquorzy up to this point. That's honestly understandable. That is completely... yeah. I would be the one person to use the unit that nobody else does. 5 con's a bit meh, yeah. I didn't notice that, actually. That's true. 5 Constitution will get her way down quite a bit. Well, except for these two specifically. But either way, I like her quite a bit. Can always give her a D-rank sword or some such, and she can have fun. Gonna be a scene where you call the main lord, who's the Princess of Burn, the Princess of Foray or something. That'll happen. Horse Slayer. Let's not interact with that right now if we may. May escape from doing so. Rather not deal with that. She has female aid. Does everyone have the 20 formula? So the Cav has 20. I think it might just be flyers. Little oof puffs. That's a cool name. Throw her glass into the ground and take her lunch money. Throw her glass? No. She's cool. She's cool. I like her little glasses and her flower in her hair. She's awesome. It's not too bad. She's cute. She's got a nice little color palette here. You know, kind of a, I don't know, what is that, like a, I don't know what color of pink/red that is, but it's cool. Yeah, that makes sense though for flyers to have slightly less. Okay, let's see what goes on down here with this guy. Do we have enough speed to perhaps double? We do not, so in that case we'll be using a little bit of you. And following up with Irene after that, I would suppose. Yeah, I think it does make sense for flyers to have 20 con. I think I'm still probably not going to do it myself, but it does make sense. Because, I don't know, something about having a, well, I guess it's very dependent on circumstance. Like in my case, I've got one flyer who uses axes, so her having more constitution is sort of offset. Because like if you have 11 con or something and you're on a flyer or you're on a mount or whatever, then it just feels really bad to wait. Are you gonna get destroyed? 13. Yeah, he's not making it. Turtle is definitely going to eat it this time. Oh, actually, he has enough speed to not get doubled. Presuming he's not way down. Okay, cool. Yeah, it depends. Either way. Maroon, that's a good one. What's up, Seth? Good to see you. All right, let's go ahead and, I don't know, engage in a bit of circumstantial gaming, I suppose. Let's see. We're gonna be able to get that? Probably not. Well, I have a solution then. Are you gonna be able to rescue? You've got 10. Do you have 10 aid? 15 aid, as a matter of fact. Awesome. How far can you go as far as that? Let's see. I don't think we can do any rescue dropping. We can do the rescuing, but not the dropping. That's the sad part. Roche was rocking in a Guilty Gear AC plus R tournament. Nice. Hopefully it was good and fun. Did you play in it, Seth? Can't trade off the generics weapons. Oh, well, that is good to know, because I was fully intending to steal those. Oh, well. Thwarted once more, I suppose. Okay, so you've got these things. I'll just trade those over to Ezekiel. Trade. Get those. Take and drop. Anatoliji, what we got? Is it not Anatoliji? Am I wrong about that? Or is it just Anatology? Anatology? I don't know. Analogy. Some such. Some form or being of. Could not because you're not a committed epituber. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, the wind. Drowned in pools for the summer Cypher Major. Well, drowning in pools is a staple of all types of competitive gaming. I definitely understand that vibe. The J is read as a second I in Russian. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So it is Anatoly then. Okay. That's a cool name. I'm still gonna call him Anatoliji. I am obstinate, if nothing else. 2 or 3 times a year, an old man dressed in rags camps along the river to the north near a large tree. Spends his days singing and feeding frogs. Last time he came through here, he was using this spear as a walking stick. Seems to have completely forgotten about it. I've never been able to give it back to him, so I tried to use it for some work in the fields, but a weapon of this caliber is scary just to look at. Why don't you take it instead? I'd like to be able to sleep at night again. Devil Spear? Killer Spear, okay. Well, that's a cool old man. We'll send back the Bronze Axe for now. Shove, so that you're in range of the Brigand. Swap you over to Iron, and heal up. Let's see. Grown accustomed to my pronunciation? Awesome. Unlisted, incomplete Let's Play of Thracia, where you miss several things. Well, that'll, you know, that'll happen. Gaming as we do. Let's see. Make deck text for Fire Emblem Cypher on YouTube. If you did that, yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm very interested in, like, observing Cypher. I just don't simply have the time to play it, unfortunately. Let's see. Could I shove... I could reposition him. That is ever so slightly hilarious. Can I steal? Nah, I don't need it. Devil Sword? He won't backfire twice. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. There we go, there we go. Love to see that. That's how you learn, bro. Trust have a lot of subs. Why is it unlisted? Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. Having something up is a good way to... Good way to get started. That's exactly why my first Let's Play ever is still, as of yet, not unlisted, despite my desire to do so with it. It just exists as a memento of a time long forgotten, a time long for gore. Let's see. Well, let's wait here and see what happens. Alrighty. Yep. I think some of the only people who have watched that Let's Play include KJ17 and Roa. I think those are the only three that I remember that I've watched it. Probably also Heartless Caesar probably went back and watched it at some point. I feel like I remember a comment from him somewhere. I had a couple people there who were on in the comments like early, and then I just never saw them again. And it's like, yeah, I guess that is the life of a small YouTuber. Fair numbers video up. But yeah. Cypher does seem really cool though. I think it looks nice. I like the cards a lot. I've got a couple of the cards. I've got a Garcia, got all of the Marissas except for one of them. Garcia only got one card. Orson never got a card, so that was always an unfortunate little mishap. Proud of your stupid videos? Well, no video is stupid except for the ones that are stupid. That's the best way to put it. Oh, okay. I kind of like the reinforcements that move into certain positions. That's a nice little refreshing thing to see. Feels like a lot of the time reinforcements just kind of begin existing at a certain point, right? Never considered unlisting as an option. Should look into that instead of deleting. Yeah, I guess that would do, wouldn't it? Let's see. Oh wait, they can trade though. Oh, okay, just their weapons specifically. Gotcha. Well, cheese, let's weaken up this guy for the capture, I hope. I do want that thing, whatever it may be. Trez being at B already is insane. Is it? Oh, I mean, I guess so, yeah. That is kind of silly, isn't it? Oh well. I like it. Very pleased with his actions. I really like Jerez. It's not often that you get to use straight up just like good rogue at a certain point, in, you know, this early in the game. Which I guess it is mid-game at this point, all things considered. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna set you here with the quick axe, I think, and let you have 2 kills. Silver Sword's a bit scary, I suppose. Guiding bow. I guess I could stand here and longbow it a bit. I'll break the longbow doing this, but that's fine. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Good old cheese. Good old cheese down here. Lotus Lancia. I wonder if I'm gonna make it all the way over there in time. Let's do something a bit comedic. Just a tad bit silly, as it were. I'll attempt to capture you. Well, do I care about the bean that much? I probably should. Maybe I'll attempt to capture you with Turtle. You got him. You don't got him. Turtle machine probably about to be broke. Not have such a nice day, as a matter of fact. But we'll see. We will see what becomes of the turtle. Well, if theoretically you can one-shot here, and then theoretically you could kill this guy with the steel sword, then my best course of action here would then go on to be using the hit staff on Angelo, whoosh, having him attempt really hard to kill this guy. And then kind of bring Homegirl around and attempt to kill the axe fighter. And then if she misses this, then I have to reconstruct my plan a bit. But I'm thinking I can get the hurdle. I'm thinking I can get the hero crest or the master seal over to Lady for too long. Wonder if it would be better to promote Irene right away. I mean, she's really good. Like, she's insanely good. And yeah, you're blocked in now, so it's whatever happens to you is fine. Because I could go get that, and then next turn bring it back over and promote her. But I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Let's see, so you've got these things. Anybody got an open inventory slot? Guess I'll trade you the Iron Emblem back for now. Trade this stuff off, equip, Killer Axe, never mind. And drop, then go hang out down here. And Yahashua, well, maybe my best bet is to instead reposition her. Tomahawk to one of my favorite weapons in all of Fire Emblem. This should be fine. Yahashua can simply get this one. Please. Be a big fan if you could. Subscribing. Fair enough. You know what? I get it. That makes sense. That makes sense indeed. And then I'll reposition her, and hopefully she can stand down there in front of that guy and not make a big deal out of leaving a homeboy alive. Steal, that'd be fine. She'd survive both, I think. 17, 16 at Sleep Edge. Well, maybe in that case I will stand back here and kind of just chill. There we go. Let's see, I'll bring you around here. Mage is gonna move. Pondering. Thonkin. Straight up thinky thonky. You right here with the iron sword. Elena in the back. Okay. This should work out. This should work out. Cynthia. And Gina Pro. Hopefully this turn goes decently. I guess there are a few opportunities for things to go somewhat south. That makes sense. She does have the, well, I guess that's a pretty understandable way of doing that. It did make sense because she had the reverse weapon triangle thing equipped. Hopefully the Gaiden bow isn't too strong. It's not going to deal some 16 damage to Carmela or anything, but I don't want to get too banged up over there. Okay, hopefully we double here. If not, then it's no big deal, but, well, now it's a big deal. Should be able to kill the flyer, no problem, though. Okay, this went moderately well. I was literally going to kill the one guy anyway, so I mean, I'm not too upset about losing a unit this map. I was going to send him into the arena and probably lose money alongside his life. Vicious as I be. Nice. Okay. Fair enough, we'll keep the longbow for another turn then. Let's see. I guess the big thing right now is just... do I want the secret book? And if so... ooh, a Master Axe. That's B rank. I could use that on Carmela, like, right now. A Master Axe, though? For real, for real? 12? I mean, that's pretty cool. Attempted capture again? Nah, not with you. Not with him. Probably a great bow shot. So many misses, yeah. Taking those L's left and right. The RNG is not my friend, but a very distinct enemy. So, how is she gonna do here with fire or L-fire? That's fine, I can do that. Terrible day for hitting things today, yep. As it tends to be. I guess it's equally true on the enemy side at the very least. Alright, capture. Capture. Nah, we can't do that. Can't afford the boy. That's pretty reasonable. I guess what I'll try to do... I guess I'll try this capture. I am literally throwing Turtle's life into the balance, but... okay, well, rest in peace the Turtle. He was a good guy. Heck, well lads, I guess I have to retreat. Yeah, I guess so. Well, in that case, I've got to, get the coconut back or else. That's not exactly ideal, is it? You're going to escape. I mean, I want the bean. Pretty badly, actually. If I stand right here, then you would have to theoretically walk to here. I've got one shot at this. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Is this one RN? Yes, it is. They retreat. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm glad that they retreat and don't just simply die off. I think what I'm gonna do is just trade your stuff off of this guy. Take him and heal. Whoosh. She'll be fine. I trust. I always trust. So I don't have a recover staff. So at the moment I'm simply going to have to beat up on this guy from afar, I suppose. Maybe just use Yahshua. I'm sure it's weighing him down, yeah. The consequences of his actions weigh him down. And then Yahshua can get that kill on enemy phase. Maybe I give both of them to Liz. And that would be pretty good experience for her, but then I kind of have to get the hero kill with her as well. But I guess it's kind of possible. It's not honestly unreasonable, I suppose. This is 1-2 range. The Silver Axe. It's defeat boss, so I'm not going to get the Sunblade or the Silver Axe. I could theoretically get the Sunblade, actually. If I had given my, if I'd given 2 of my body rings over to him, or all 3 to Ezekiel, then I could have actually maneuvered a way to steal the Sunblade, but it's not a big deal. Let's see, so there's that. I would have to swap you. Swap, and then hopefully, yeah, that would reach, so we can get this kill. Please. Nice, good job. Good job, Liz. Because if I get both of these, if I get both of these, as it were, then I should be able to get some good experience. I mean, maybe it's a little bit more. I mean, I could risk this, I suppose. Worst case scenario, she misses and dies. Lamau. I couldn't miss 2 86s, right? It wouldn't happen. Okay, good. Not using Liz seems strange. Me too, honestly. I like her a lot. I think she's really fun. Maybe it is just a low con. I don't know. She's fun. I mean, very high speed and all that. Let's see here. So you're probably getting attacked, the warrior dude. Let's see. Well, this situation has pretty much resolved itself at this point. Just got to beat up on this guy. Well, maybe it hasn't quite resolved itself the way that I speak. Let's see. Master Lance. Can I kill this guy easily? Pretty easily. I can use the Winter Flower for this one. Get him out of the way. Master Lance would be a cool capture, but I'm not gonna have time. All of the armor. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I guess the thing with Daisy is that she's, like, kind of silly, you know? She's just a goofball, little old goober. Which, you know, you gotta respect a little old goober every now and then. Steel Axe? Wait, he'll die if he misses. Okay, cool. Didn't check the damage output, but that's fine. Daisy can become mounted. Okay, so I think that the biggest one to kill... Ooh, another glass spear. Well, maybe I use a glass lance to grab some glass spear. Pondering is going to deal 13. He'll live. You'll live. Well, maybe I just grab one of those then. Wait a minute, I don't have the glass axe anymore to use. It's on Homeboy. Well, here's hoping Anatoliji can do the thing. He cannot do the thing, we're doomed. You can't capture. I guess I could theoretically just shove the mage. That's kind of funny. And then now he can. Right? With a Killing Itch. If he doesn't do it, he would die, so that would be a bit of a shame. What's the highest hit rate? 128 on the rapier, so if he were to try to capture with that, maybe? No? Well, bit of a shame, but I'm gonna have to wind up losing the glass spear then. I think I'm not gonna risk dying to that at one range, so... There we go. Not even with a 99 will I risk that. And then, finally, a little bit of this. I'm not gonna go for that, I think. Worst case is that everyone attacks Anatoly G. So in that case, I'll Vulnerary. Whoosh. Alrighty. So, Guiding Bow, Bronze Bow, and Grey Gem. I don't think I really care about those that much. That said, I can't really do anything about that right now either. So I guess I'll go down here, steal Bow, and then trade over to Longbow. Then I'll steal the Grey Gem, and get the kill with Carmella after that. 17 strength, 13 defense. Love to see that. So yeah, now you'll come down here and attack, trade this over, Longbow. There's that. Okay. That does make sense. Ganon Pro might not be alright. But he's had a good run. No, he'll be fine. He's got a little bit of res, right? Right? A little bit of res. Little bit of res on Ganon Pro. Miss Parsley. How often is it that you see a Fire Emblem unit with like a... What is that? Like a... It's not a suffix. What's the thing that's before? I don't remember. Not a suffix. What's that? A title. Is that what that is? I don't know. Prefix? Yeah, prefix. How often do you see a Fire Emblem unit with a prefix on their name? It's a bit of a rarity, I would say. Really? We're gonna miss another one of those. Fine. Fine. I don't care. I'll simply just get over it and cry a little bit and use the quick axe probably. Or I guess I could fly up there with her and maybe get something done. I could beat up on this with Homeboy. Trust. It's fine. Worked out, so no punishment. Okay. So if I were to hit this guy now with just a normal attack and not a capture, that's kind of rough actually. Well, anyway, I do think I'm going to promote Liz here, so we're going to go for a funny little maneuver of baiting out both of these guys. Well, depending. Yeah, never mind. She has 19 HP right now. That's definitely a mood. Me too, as a matter of fact. Could she, with the Axe Reaver, maybe survive? Probably not. She's got 7 total defense. 17 times 2. She actually survives that. I mean, she also probably dodges, in all honesty. I'll trust her. 44 avoid. Dude's got 65 attack. It's minus 20 from weapon triangle. It's literally 1 times 2. So, and it was going to be 1 times 2 anyway on account of the weapon thing. So there's no way she gets hit twice. Right? Am I right or am I right? I'm going to go ahead and use the quick axe. I just don't want to deal with this unit anymore. It is too high maintenance for me. Of course, if I miss this, I've got to employ drastic strategies, so don't miss Carmella. If I can get that Master Axe, then the quick axe will be a thing of the past anyway. Guess it's a little bit better accuracy. 70 as compared to like, what, 60? 55, yeah. Well, so be it. Put you right here. Go Steel Axe. Let's not swap. There's that. There's you. You guys can do as you please. Trade you over to not the Devil Weapon. Thanks. That will do. Okay, and then I can just ditch this guy. This is such a good song. I like this one. And then Irene can get a kill. I don't really have to worry about the knights or anything. I'll just leave them where they're at. This squad up here is cool and everything, but we'll see them in team-based action next map, I reckon. Let's see. So this guy's in a bit of a spot. We'll go for the crit, we'll hope. Okay. Fair enough. We'll just keep on missing. 91, I suppose. So it's bound to occur. Maybe I could just glassbow that guy. Wait, you... Oh, you have an X-Raver, okay. Glassbow for the kill. I don't care, I'm going to do it. I have no desire for his life to continue, and therefore it shall not. Okay, I'm gonna throw a little bit of a hurlbat with this guy and see if I can't weaken him into a bit of a better state. I guess I can't, so if that's to be the case, then Ezekiel and Cynthia can get the job done. Most assuredly. Yeah, that'd be fine. No way that we miss 4 99s when we only need to hit like 3 of them. Here we go. I wonder if Ezekiel's gonna get a story-based promo, or if he'll just promote normally. Or didn't someone say that the Lord couldn't promote? Or no, it's the Lord class couldn't promote. That was the thing. So Coventry can't promote. But he can use all 4 weapon types and get to level 30 or something. Which is a pretty cool concept. I do kind of like the idea of a Lord character who can't promote. Because it does kind of take away the need for, like, the horse in a sense. Which, I mean, of course it does, I guess, I don't know. Okay, nice level up. He's trying really hard not to get benched in the face of these other healers. And I can respect that. Okay, so we're really gonna hope that the warrior attacks first, and past that, we'll see what happens. Plus we've got that plus 10 hit and avoid from Homeboy right there. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we're just chilling here. Chilling in a new world with our level 2 cheat skill. Also known as a show that I haven't seen. Probably gonna wind up killing the Master Axe guy, but that's fine. Not really too worried about it, I guess. I didn't think about it until I placed her down, so... It was gonna happen regardless of what I wanted, but maybe she'll get like 3 promoted kills now. And a nice little bonus at the start of the next map with a promotion. She's gonna be crazy whenever I promote her. She's gonna start popping off. Almost no doubt about it. I mean, she's already kind of popping off. She's probably gonna... Well, I don't know if she'll double this guy. If she does, that'd be cool. Is she? Okay. Well, in that case, I can still get 2 promoted kills for her. I hope. Okay, here's how I'm gonna do that. Start off with a little fire from you. Don't crit, please. Very good. And then the Yahosh Queen setup will lead into an Axe Reaver kill here. From which point, tons of experience should unfold into Liz. I hope. Okay, definitely not worth it. Actually, 36 HP is kind of insane, so I'll definitely take that. Whoosh. Speed res, fair enough. And then we will do a little hit staff. Whoosh. Strength, magic, speed, defense, res. What a unit. Absolute unit, Miss Parsley. So then you... Let's see. I kind of want to bait this guy out. Instead of doing the... Well, actually, could I potentially... Is there any way that I could get someone down there to shove? Probably not. Unless I shove him up the river a bit. Because Ezekiel can go on the river some. That fellow is a master. Yeah, you're right, Seth. As a matter of fact, you're completely correct on this. Let's see. How do I want to go about this, then? I guess I could shove her a bit. Do a little swap and shove. Let's see. Is there any way that I get the kill and bait the guy? I guess I could always... Because I could just throw this from here. Let's see. Could I get... I would need you to be 2 spaces higher, so that I could reposition him over the river after a swap, so that I could then shove her down. So if I were to, in theory, shove her up a square, and then shove her forward a square with Carmela, then that would be cool. First, we have to see about getting this kill so that nobody dies. Is Hurlbat more accurate? Steel Axe it is. Okay, good. Very, very good indeed. So if that's how that's gonna work, C rank axes, now you can use that killer axe. So then we shove you up. Wait, you can't. Do you not have shove? Wait, can flyers not be shoved? Unlucky. Horses can be shoved, but flyers cannot. Right? That feels weird, but I guess that's fair enough. Can't go and shove a big horse, I guess. Well... oh well. I guess that is what it is. Let's see, is there any other alternate circumstance? Because maybe I could shove you and then reposition you to here. Doesn't really matter. That's a cliff tile anyway, so it'd get in the way. Ooh, I guess I'm hungry. I'll have to go get some food after this chapter. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to give up on getting this anyway. Maybe there's a chance in there to do some memes. 16 speed. There's only one unit who can handle 16 speed. She's losing 2, so she's at 13 right now. But look at Liz over here. She's gonna murder that guy with her... what's it called? The 1 axe. I'm gonna try for this capture, and if I don't get it, then I'll just kill this guy. I guess I could also save it for another turn, or for the next turn, because it is a physics staff, and a fire tome would also be somewhat useful. I guess I'll go ahead and break this longbow, even though I don't really need to. I wonder if it might be worth it to bait this guy forward and take his silver sword. Because it is A rank, and you're pretty close to A rank at this point. Either that, or I could just shove Jera's... whatever. I'll just break my longbow. It's a bit of a waste, but having a one-use longbow round's gonna make me feel as if I have to use it. I'll just try to capture another one at some point. Good experience for Carmela. Take some brain power off my plate. Let's see, and then you guys down here are honestly just chilling. I do want her to have that, so I think what I'll do is I'll put you here, use you to shove, use you to shove. I wonder if I can get him on the river. Shove, shove, and you cannot, so go on up there. Help out in some manner. We can do some shopping with Homeboy. What do we want? We've already got a killer spear, we've already got a killer axe. Got a sword reaver, an axe reaver, we don't need the Veridum. Flamberge is cool, lance reaver I don't really need that badly. Killer bow would be kind of good, master bow would be kind of wild. Probably killer bow. Almost certainly killer bow. Because we could give that to 2 of our units at the moment. It's pretty good odds of a kill. Master bow would be cool as well. But I'd have to play around with some money stuff to get that. I guess I could sell the elixir and then I could get it. I'd have exactly enough. Yeah, I'll get a master bow. I'll get a master bow. I think it'll be worth. It's B rank, and right now only Helena can use it. But eventually, before all too long, it will be in the domain of Carmela, and she'll be killing with it for sure. So you have Steel Blade and Flamberg. Should be able to get a couple kills here then. Maybe one with Irene. Yeah, little free kill for Irene. Sounds good to me. Here's hoping that Cheese can get it done. This map should come to a close relatively soon. This map just reminded me of Code of the Burger King, as a matter of fact. Maybe it's the map palette, maybe it's the use of a rogue in this map that's doing it for me, because we got Earn in that map, if I'm not mistaken. Which is a kind of fun little idea. Well, either way, she'll get attacked a little bit, and that's fine. There are only a few enemies left. I guess I'll see what's in this fort up here if there's anything. And that should do it. Yeah, a little flamberge. Alright, let's see what we're doing here with Liz. There we go. I like this palette too, the little ghostly palette. Kinda reminds me of the ones from Call of the Armor itself. Yeah. Well, rest in peace, this guy. The infinite azure awaits him. Oh, we get lucky. Oh, we don't get lucky. That's fine. She baited me for a minute. They are the palettes from Call of the Armor. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That makes sense as to why they remind me of that then, for sure. Let's see, she's level 10. Is Liz gonna be able to get this kill, I wonder? She would. She would indeed be able to get that kill. Maybe if I shove you, reposition you, then we can do a little bit of hit staff, whoosh, and then we get with Yahashua, with ya boy, maybe from right down here so we get better accuracy. Yeah, might as well. If we can deal 12 damage, we're chillin'. So I guess I'll thunder, and if he gets the crit, then we all laugh about it. There we go. And now Liz should be able to get the kill, no problem. Good old Sunblade. Gotta love the light brand equivalents. I've always liked a good light brand. And then is Cheese gonna go into the arena, perhaps? Let's see. I don't suppose I'm gonna be able to get that conversation, am I? Unless I swap, put you right here, and that way I can get the conversation. Thank you so much for making it this far. I just needed a break. Speaking of breaks, I think I found a way to express my gratitude. Please take this with you. If you have someone after you, just place this rune on the ground. Running away from problems has never been this easy. I would have liked one of those last map, but thank you for the contribution. Rest in peace, Turtle, whatever he would have given us. Brave Lance acquired, and another kill for Liz. ... Nice. Almost a full level. Well, I guess it was a full level up off that. 10 strength, 10 skill, ready for promotion. And a secret book to add to my collection. Probably to give to, Homegirl. Even today, we managed to save our necks. Come here, let me give you a big hug. I can't breathe, let me go. Sorry, mate, at the moment it is hard to control my joy. You all have my gratitude. Hot bath and a good meal are the least I can offer you. Thank you, but we need to make haste. Food supplies and a couple of water skins should do the trick. Then we'll get out of your hair. Don't be so modest. I insist. I'm a good friend of the mayor of this village. I'm sure it won't be hard to find a bed for the good souls who saved Primula. Step away, father. You have no idea who you're talking to. Huh? I was right to be wary. That's her. I was right to be wary. Look, these people recently escaped from the Deathly Nightshade. You really want to let these criminals into our homes? Irene, my bones may be old, but I haven't lost my mind yet. I'm aware that I'm talking to a fugitive. In my eyes, this man is a hero. Father, have you gone mad? How can a man once invested with the title of mayor spout such words? I am the one questioning your sense of justice. This man just saved hundreds of lives. Don't you think that makes up for some of his crimes? You have a point, but... I thought I've raised you according to the principles of the goddess. How can a soul be redeemed if we don't give it a chance? Fine, I wash my hands of the whole thing. If anything bad happens, your conscience will be to blame. We're going to regroup the village council. I'm positive they'll agree with me. That was a thing. Don't mind her. At times she takes herself too seriously. Back to where we were. You're welcome. We're welcome. Wait, you're welcome? You're welcome. I'll introduce you to the people of the village. Hey, Ezekiel, right? That's me. I'd like to thank you once again for helping us protect the village. I'd like to give you this. It'll be useful. Kid, tomes like this are quite expensive. Are you sure about this? But of course, I wish I could join your cause, but I've been forbidden to. It's the only way I can help you. You're not going to deny me that, are you? Alright, worry not. We'll make good use of it. Got his Self-Fire. I guess the other guy would have given us his Steel Blade then. That's unbelievable. If I were you, I wouldn't have been able to hold out for more than a month. Gives me the impression of a very solitary life. I've always been a bit of a loner. What I've missed the most are the long strolls I used to take. Being able to feel the grass under my feet again was a difficult emotion to describe. You should consider yourself lucky. This is the most interesting time of the year. The New Year festival is less than a month away. Who knows how it's going to look this time. I could have sworn it wasn't even autumn yet. Since the world was young, the New Year has always started on the day of the autumn equinox. It's a way to thank the goddess for the bountiful harvest. Trust me, it's a spectacular event. All the people of the village gather to dance and sing, and it all culminates with a great feast. Not to mention the firework. Oh, hi Irene. Lavinia, could you give us some space? As you wish. It was a pleasure to meet you, Iblis. See you next time. Where's your boss? He's not my boss. But you're still traveling with him, and you're still acting awful rude. I don't agree with the decision everyone else in town made. I can tell. Look, if it's of any consolation, we'll be out of here by sunrise. Tell me your story. Pardon me? I want to know what brought you here. I need to understand just what kind of people you are before we share a roof together. Fine, so... Yeah, it honestly makes sense that not everyone would be so understanding. I see. It's a very dire situation. Don't think there's anything else I need. Farewell. Well, she sure left in a hurry. Whatever her intentions, I don't trust that woman. I ought to sleep with my shoes on. I do wonder about that. Now, is this the Mario and Luigi Partners in Time thing? No, it's not. Okay. I'm always gonna think of that song with that very opening piece. I slept like a log. You can say that again. Sometimes I take for granted how much of a blessing it is to lay your head on a feather pillow. I'm glad to see you rested. With this kind of morale, we will be able to reach the printing house in a half-day march. Sleep had a positive effect on you too, Zeke. It's been a while since I've seen you smiling. Oh, you think so? Well, everyone's here. Let's get going. Wait. I thought so. It was a night of arduous decisions, but after consulting the village council, we came to an agreement. Those who didn't suffer serious injuries in yesterday's clash will join you. There's one of us who did. As much as I want to help my fellow citizens restore the surrounding farmland, the sorcerer you want to face risks defeating our enemies, or defeating our efforts. We have an obligation to do something about it. But you're the only people defending Primula. What would happen to the village if it were to be attacked again? We thought about that too. A garrison of soldiers should reach the area within a few hours. All the more reason to leave this place at once and march. Come on, are you going back on your word? I'm coming. Alrighty, awesome. Chapter 6, Pages of a Vestrian Tale. I think we will leave it here for tonight. It's been a close to 4-hour stream. Helena's Journal, year 834, 7th day of the 10th month. Cloudy weather, humid air. Apparently our escape from the Deathly Nightshade has shaken Vestrian public opinion. Newspapers, which used to publish pompous gossip about court ladies, do nothing but report about us. Regarding the false and exaggerated news the journalists would invent to sell a few more copies has become a game for Smear and Lucrezia. Oh, reading the news, yeah, okay. The negative effects of all this attention were not long in coming. Now every single member of the gang has a bounty on their head. Ezekiel wasn't able to hide his smug smile at the news of his bounty reaching a whopping 270,000 gold. A leopard can't change its spots. Honestly, I can't blame him. Helena Natalia Dawidakowicz, Langenberg's fearsome right hand worth 57,000 gold. Hurts me to admit, but had a certain ring to it. By now, it seems like the only one with a bit of sense in the group is Ginepro. At the sight of his wanted poster, he had a panic attack and burst into tears. Ah, well, that's a bit of a shame. The printing house, which also doubles as a vast library, is located inside an ancient castle. Although we are almost an hour away from it, we can already catch a glimpse of its soaring spires. Its majesty and its reputation as the great cradle of knowledge in Vestria make me place great expectations on what we can find inside. After all, this is the only trace we have. Alrighty. Sounds good to me. Another indoors map, then, I would reckon. Pages of a Vestrian Tale. Altamuller, business is booming, I see. Seems my lady's tutelage has brought you good fortune. Out with it already, Wilhelm. What do you want now? Fresh tomes, of course. Despite your treachery, my lady still has use for you and your work. I brought 57,000 reasons for you to comply. Fine, but this is the last time, you hear me? I'm done with you and that vile woman. If I recall, that's what you said last time. But debts have a funny way of making us go back on our word, don't you think so? I mean it this time. Now that dark magic in my body is nearly dissipated, time is finally catching up with me. I'm retiring. When I leave, I'll be sure to go somewhere you'll never find me. And leave all this behind. Who will you entrust the business to, your little prodigy, Ascara? Don't make me laugh. He's a better man than you'll ever be. How long has it been since you left us? 200-300 years, maybe? The goddess knows good help is hard to find these days. Seems you have clients. Their aura is awfully familiar. You've already got what you came for, right? Just take your tomes and go. I don't want you pestering my clients. As you wish, but I think I'll leave you with some guards all the same. So long as your new customers do not interfere with my business, they shall have nothing to fear. I don't need your dang phantoms, Wilhelm. Leave this place at once. You are in no position to negotiate. Take care of yourself, Altamuller. After all, no one else will. Fair enough. The Vestrian Inland. Ablis, please, could you give me a page from your journal? Sure. Paper's seriously deteriorated, but I should still have a few vacant pages. Here you are. Very kind of you. Now let's see. How disappointing. That page exploded in flames in an instant. What in the world did you do? Nothing special. I simply wrote the fire spells formula on it. I mistakenly believed that your diary was made of a particular material, but it's really just plain paper. What do you mean by that? Paper is just paper. What did you expect? I am dismayed, my dear Iblis. You should be familiar with these fundamentals of magic, since you come from the ancient lineage of Manichetes. You should be aware that the paper used to fabricate magic tomes is not the same as that used for ordinary books. It is harvested from a special tree species, usually a rare form of birch, due to its ability to retain significant amounts of magic. I've never been particularly interested in magic. I always aspired to become a music teacher. Now that I think about it, spending all this time bent over magic treaties seems like a waste. Why are so few humans able to use magic if, in the end, the materials do all the work? But no, my friend, paper is only a means. Do you think giving a youngster a sword of shining silver will make him an excellent fencer? Well, I wouldn't say that. In order to cast a spell, you must first know how to read and understand Draconic. In addition, a page may contain just a single formula. Therefore, if it's very long, it must be written with particular care. But for many, the greatest obstacle is being able to concentrate the energy to cast at the target. So even if in my disinterest I shouldn't be a terrible magician, people used to tell me I have great handwriting. Indeed, if it is quite curated, you should be able to cast quite unique spells too, given your proficiency with the language. Future discussion on this topic is undoubtedly necessary. For the time being, we must focus on our mission. The printing house's front entrance seems to be guarded by some suspicious individuals. No. Ooh, more phantoms. Those phantoms, their aura, there's no doubt about it. They are the work of that sorcerer. Now I understand why he was so cautious. Keep your guard up, everyone. The welcoming committee seems particularly warm today. No need to get so worked up, young man. I can imagine why you're here. If you're looking for Wilhelm, he's already left this place. Wilhelm, our target finally has a name. Speak, old man. Tell me everything you know about him. Where's your manners? Tell me, why are you seeking that person? We have a bone to pick with that disgraceful man. How amusing. You actually intend to challenge someone of that caliber. I'll give you some advice. Forget about it. One glance is all it takes to see how unfit you are for such a task. I could care less about your insipid words. That scumbag took my Dragonstone, and I need to recover it as quickly as possible. No matter the cost. I can't sense its presence. This means it isn't in your possession. If it isn't a Manichete. He stole your Dragonstone, you say. Situation seems more serious than expected. Fine. Theoretically, I'd be willing to help. If that's the case, why don't you make these phantoms disappear? You cannot expect our trust until you prove to us that you deserve it. I should let you know that I've never been a big fan of phantoms. Their presence makes it gloomy wherever they are. From this, you will conclude that These creatures are not your doing. Huh, what a heck of a thing to be held hostage. Clever fellow, aren't you? Wilhelm may be a fool, but he's still a very powerful man. If you cannot make your way among the children of his magic, you will have no hope against his arcane knowledge. Consider it a challenge from me. If you want me, I'll be in my office. When you get there, I'll tell you everything I know. Well, may Lady Luck be on your side. Okay. I kinda like that. I'm glad that we don't have to kill him. Seemed a little bit unnecessary, so glad it doesn't turn to that. What a nerve. An all too serene attitude for a hostage. You think we can trust him? I don't think we have the benefit of asking ourselves that question. The man seems to know his stuff. Exactly. Whatever his intentions are, we can't do without the information he holds. Forcing ourselves through the enemies is our only option. This is not the first, nor it will be the last time. Nor will it be the last time we encounter phantoms. I know I can count on you. Come on, let's get busy. Okay, fair enough. And as expected, we do get to keep our wonderful crew. Angelo, Miss Parsley, Alyssa, and Irene. No one else. Nobody at all, as a matter of fact. I do definitely want to bring Irene. I want to use Angelo. Miss Parsley is a better healer than Gina Pro, so I'm going to go ahead and start using her instead. Alyssa's a hard one. R.I.P. the buddies, yeah. Rest in peace, the homies. I will go ahead and do my kind of overview of the map and see if there's anything interesting to take note of. Altamuller, the director of the old printing house of Vestria, a man of vast knowledge. Cheese didn't join, so I guess we didn't lose the night, just the Steelblade, yeah. Yeah, those two were always going to leave us, because Homegirl decided that we couldn't have them. Got some pylums, okay. Pretty cool stuff. This looks like a very interesting map. A lot of treasure chests around and whatnot. Who would we be benching? Hate to say it, but maybe Samir? He's really cool and everything, but at the end of the day, if we've got Angelo, Angelo's just better than him. Which is, it is a bit of a shame. Let's see. Bringing Yahashua, Antonoligi. He's been putting in the work, but I guess I could bench him if I really wanted to. Alyssa might be better than him anyway. 13 speed and 8 strength, 12 speed and 11 strength. I mean, he's still really good. I guess I'll give it some thought while we're away. But for now, the Master Seal over to Liz. I mean, honestly, I could let Liz keep on getting levels and just go ahead and give the promo to Irene. I feel like she's probably not going to get as much out of it as Liz. Something tells me. Maybe I'll look at their promo gains and I'll make my decision based on that. Because something tells me that getting the promotion into Paladin or some such is not necessarily going to lend to getting really high stat gains. Amazing palette, though. Maybe a little bit of strength and skill. Well, we actually get 1 point of speed out of that, too. That would be a pretty good one. And then if Liz goes for it, I'm sure she'll get slightly better promo gains. Really, all she needs is strength. If she gets 3 strength out of this, I'm probably just going to keep it, but I'm... Okay, becomes a Dragoon then. I guess Halberdier. Nope, it's Dragoon. Kind of just okay promo gains. But I mean, honestly, maybe I'll give it some thought and we can do a little poll. Dragoon? Yeah, it is really nice. Let's see what this does. What does this do exactly? A bean might taste good. Okay, that's what I thought it was, yeah. That con, though, yeah. Well, we can also go ahead and do one of these, because I think nobody... Was it +3? Well, it is now. If I can get the body ring. It is now +3. So she has 10 con. Therefore is not weighed down by much of anything anymore. Loses 1 speed to these things, and if she gains 1, which I don't recall if she does. Does she? Does she gain con? She does not gain con. Wait, no, she does. She's now up to 13 con if she does that. So that's pretty good. Her base as Dragoon was 10, yeah. She gets +3 con out of that. So 13 con is no joke. She's not weighed down by lances anymore in any way, and she's actually a pretty viable capture candidate for a lot of different stuff. I am kind of interested in seeing what Anatoliji would get out of the promo as well. He's not going to be the one that I do promote, but I think it'd be cool. It's got a really nice palette, gets some pretty good stats out of that. Gains axe access, D rank and axes. Pretty cool. Is there anyone else that's close? I bet she gets staves out of it, doesn't she? Let's have a quick look. If she gets good magic, she might honestly be the candidate for it right here. Like, if she gets 3 magic or something, I don't think promotion gains are as high as to give all that. Really not bad. Really pretty good. Plus she gets staves. If they're D rank, then she's a pretty good choice for it as well. We definitely have a decision on our hands next time. I think I will leave it as a choice for next time that adds some excitement to the beginning of the next stream. We can make our choice then. I do hate to bench Alyssa. I don't really want to. I don't know who else I would want to bench either. I definitely want 2 thieves for this map. I guess it would be Anatoliji. Either him or Lorenzo. Lorenzo's really good and everything, but sometimes he feels a little bit lacking. But it makes sense to trade a sword user for a person who can use swords. Not a bad squad. Can Ezekiel use the Master Seal at 10? I don't think he can. I think he has a story-based promo. I think it's mentioned in the guide or some such. Well, either way, I think that's about all that there is for this stream. My voice is starting to go out, or else I would do another chapter. I'm having that much fun with the game. I can feel my jaw hurting and my throat going out, so I think it's a good time to call it there. Let's see. Yeah, no, this was a very fun one. Obviously, I lost quite a few units this time, but I think that all of them were fairly lost. I think that one of them was meant to go anyway, and then I don't really know how I would have escaped that situation with Ava, I think her name was. Maybe that's wrong. Eve, some such. Thanks for stream. Good stream. Thank you guys so much for being here once again. Do greatly appreciate it. As always, make sure to like the video. If you made it this far into the stream, surely you're having a good time, so you might as well subscribe. Share the video so that more people can see this wonderful game. And if you want to play the game for yourself, as always, linked in the description below. Thanks so much for being here, Rose. Shout out to Rose for making this game. It's been an absolutely wonderful experience, very quickly infiltrating my top 5 hacks of all time. And that is saying something. I played a lot of very good games, but it's very quickly rising the ranks. It's a very wonderful game. Stay safe, have a good one. Yes, you guys too. And I guess that's about it, so until next time, I'll see you later.